Hello everybody, my name is Shell Scales and welcome back to the stream. Today we are going to be building a fucking computer. Who would have thunk we would have got down to gaming techs? Who would have thought we would have gone down the gaming rabbit hole this far, folks? We're building a PC! And also, the audio quality is going to blow today. I just want everybody to know up front. It's my headset mic. It's not great. I can't stand next to my beautiful XLR setup, so we're going to be out and about today. We're going to be doing an interesting little wireless stream. We've never done it before. I can do clicks and flares and all sorts of different shit. I'm speaking way too loud for this poor Xbox Live microphone. It's not even. It's a SteelSeries Arceus Wireless 1. If you like it, there is a link down below. That is an affiliate link. You can be yours today and give a kickback to the stream. But today we're going to be building a PC for my friend. Essentially, let's go over the part list real quick. Let's wait for this song to go because it's a fun song and we like dancing to it. While this song is going, because stream intros are my favorite part of the stream because I love engaging. Also, you're going to be able to be seen on my monitor, so feel free to chat. Speaking of chat, let's go ahead and give a little bit of hypers to Iron Luigi. He subscribed last night as I was editing this OBS setup for today. Iron Luigi, I did see it right when it happened, and I appreciate you. Welcome to the Shills Skills channel. I hope you enjoy it. This is going to be the first video you ever see, minus the one you subscribed for. So thank you for that again. A little bit of sponsor for Rogue Energy before we get started. Rogue Energy. Hello, Zabamba Jones. My dear friend Isaiah. Hello. Rogue Energy is my affiliate, I will say, or I am an affiliate of Rogue Energy. Today we're trying the Pina Colada flavor. There is an affiliate link down below as well as a discount code. Check it out if you want to. It's a better experience than G Fuel, as well as just in general a better overall experience. Less grit, less dust in your actual drink. For those of you who have gone to like the gym and done protein powder or stuff like that before, very bad experience overall. Gets clumpy, gets messy. Never have any of that with Rogue Energy. So enjoy that link down below. But let's get started by talking about, hey, Isaiah, can you tell me how the audio sounds? I know it's not awesome, but like, is it survivable? And then real quick, just in general, we'll go over the parts list. This is for my friend Kurt. I have to deliver this to him, so we got to build it before I can deliver it to him. A pretty modest build. It comes out to around 1500. I can hear you clearly if that's what you mean. Does the audio sound like absolute garbage, like would make you want to tear your ears out though? That's where I'm at. Like, I have such a beautiful microphone over there and I can't use it because I'm out and about and doing stuff today. So yeah, in general. Also, God, you guys are gonna see how terrible my pacing condition is. I don't have like a condition per se, but I pace all the time. I'm going to be doing like my little fucking TED Talks while I'm doing it, and it's going to be such a mess. I'm sorry in advance. So this is about $1,500 worth of product here, so we can't fuck it up. The case is below just because we're not going to be working on the case right away, so I figured, nah, fuck it, let's not go crazy. I'm actually going to turn the desk so you guys can see it kind of front and center versus coming at it from an angle, which is kind of where you're at right now. Actually gives me a little bit more space to work to, which is awesome. Other than that, you didn't sound like you're on a headset that you were on. So, you know, I mean, Arceus Wireless 1, there is an affiliate link for that as well below. We're going to go ahead and change the music into something a little bit less chaotic. I love hyper potions, but they're great for hype and not really a lot else. I'm also going to turn the headset down so I'm not screaming into the mic as I have been. So yeah, in general, this is a $1,500 build. It's actually very sustainable. The big thing that my friend wanted to do for this build was essentially future-proof himself for the next 4 years. And so that's kind of like a point of contention for a lot of builders. Sorry, I'm just adjusting chat and stuff. For overhead should be fine for now. Sounds good. So just in general, this is a super nice build that will be sustainable for a lot of gamers who want to do 1080p, 1440p in the future. Take me for example. I still game at 1080p. A lot of gamers still game at 1080p. There's this huge craze of like, but you gotta get 1440p. Like 1440p is definitely gonna be the trend in the next like 3 or 4 years. So like this, where's the GPU? This GPU will do that for you, and it'll do it in the high frame rates, in the 60 frame rates, which is a lot of what people care about. But this will do, 1080p 144 hertz. This will do 1080p 240 hertz for certain games. So like you wanna have that nice gaming performance now and future proofing for later. So your update can, well, those people can suck my 1440 nuts. I'm gonna show that so that nuts is allowed. Sorry, Isaiah, you got auto modded. Get fucked. But yeah, so in general. It's kind of nice. I'm wondering if I should just have my mouse like over here. That actually might be a good play. I'm gonna have it over here so I don't have to keep like stepping forward and backwards. Can I do it from here? Yeah, I can. Okay, I'm gonna dust off where I'm gonna have this though, because good Christ, all of my furniture is so dusty. Sorry in advance for all the dust you're about to see on my pants and shit. But yeah. So this is good future-proofing PC. The big reason that I think that is because you've got the B550 board, which is just a step above the B450, which is what a lot of gamers, including myself, have right now. This will future-proof him for all of the AM4 socket AMD CPUs, so he can upgrade his CPU down the line for a little bit more gaming power if he needs it later. He's got an 8-core CPU, so he'll be fine for like 3 to 4 years, but he might need 12 in the future. Hopefully that never becomes the case. Hopefully they get cheaper in that way anyway. 3070 is good for a lot of gamers. A lot of gamers are sticking in the 3060, 6700 XT range right now, so this is a little bit of a step above that to, again, get that gaming performance right now and then be good enough to coast for the next 5-6. So that's the play. 850 watt power supply from Corsair. One of my favorite brands to buy from. They're just super reliable. EVJ is also a super reliable brand, as well as Seasonic. Seasonic is actually like the premium top tier of that. Always pretty much 80 plus platinum for a lot of those. This is an 80 plus gold fully modular power supply, so we can work in it a little bit better. I always recommend a fully modular power supply no matter what wattage you're going for, just because it's way easier to manipulate, especially if you're working in a tinier case. We are not today, but in general. So that's future proofing. We got a fuck ton of fans for the case, 3 120s and 3 140s. I actually got recommended to this by a viewer. These are the Arctic fans. I don't know if they've got anything specific. The P12 and the P14, so 120 mil and 140 mil respectively. Essentially, they're cheap as fuck and they're super efficient. I had some like super high-end Corsair fans in there, and they sounded like ass pretty much. And these guys are like $8 a piece, and they sound way better than those for a lot cheaper. No RGB, kind of a bummer. If you're going for that RGB look, get RGB fucked, I guess. But in general, overall, they're really good fans, really cheap for the price. A lot of airflow in this case. We picked a case specifically for better airflow. For those of you guys who can't see it, it's the Corsair 4000D airflow. I prefer air cooling. A lot of people will say water cooling is the future. Doesn't really matter. There's actually really negligible performance for like low-end water cooling, and if you're going for like a high-end water cooling setup, this just isn't the build for you. We're going with the Ryzen 3700X. It is 3rd gen Ryzen. It's not 5th gen Ryzen. It is going to be fine. I'm running a 3700X in my system right now. It's great for low-level content creation, but the big thing here is he's not getting into the 12-core range, and he's not getting into like the super hyper-threaded workloads. He's just gaming. So we're just running a simple gaming GPU, again, that will keep him for the future. So we're running that. WD Black SN850, 1 terabyte model. Get some good NVMe storage, run Windows really, really fast. And then we're running a 2 terabyte Seagate Barracuda, excuse me. Very simple board. We're running a very simple hard drive for storing a lot of games. 2 terabytes for now. He can upgrade later in the future. $50 fucking. Can't go wrong with it. Have 2 of them in my system right now for media storage and for games. So there's that for you. He has a B550 Gaming Plus B550 Gaming Plus MPEG from MSI. Goes really well with his MSI Ventus 2 times GeForce 3070. That way he can have full compatibility with stuff like MSI Afterburner and stuff like that. Some really nice tools on the MSI side of the board. Just a really reputable company. Pretty cheap board as well. Doesn't come with Wi-Fi, stuff like that, but again, negligible when you're doing stuff like this. So, I think that pretty much takes care of it. Am I missing anything? Oh, 32 gigs, 2 sticks, running in dual channel. This doesn't support quad channel, so we're going dual channel. 16 gigs apiece, so he has 32 gigs of RAM. Won't ever really have to upgrade that for a while. If he does, he can pop 2 more sticks in instead of having to buy a 4-piece set. So, that being said, should we just get started with the build? Oh yeah, also this is the Wraith cooler for the 3700X. It came in a box, this one didn't. I'm kind of scared. We'll see if I have to bend some pins. I shouldn't have to though, so. We're pretty good with that overall. Everybody ready to do what they gotta do? Let's do it, fuck it. Alright, I'm gonna grab my liquid here, just so I have that as like a drink. Pina colada flavor is actually really good. Kind of sweet, if you guys don't like sweet. This is all no sugar, by the way. So, Rogue Energy is pretty good for that as well. Hypers! So let's get into it. Always start with the motherboard. Getting all the easy stuff like the SSD, especially if you're running NVMe. Always getting that out of the way. CPU, the cooler, RAM. Let's get all that installed really quick. Just kind of get that off the rip. Fans and case we will be doing separately, but we'll be doing before we put anything in. Big kind of thing to deal with later. We're going to put all that stuff right over here for now. Power supply we will also do with the fans for the case, just before we put anything else in there. So we have the space. GPU needs to be in a little bit of a safer spot, so we'll put it over here. Everything's still looking good, Isaiah. And then the hard drive is going to go over here because we'll have a hard drive bay in the use for it. We're going to use my wife's knife. All goog, we love it. I love that my wife has more pocket knives than I do. One of the reasons I married her, folks. I die quick. Oh, I don't even need a knife. Bummer. So I always recommend building, and this is obviously something I learned from Linus Tech Tips. I can't get complete and utter dub from it, you know. But I learned to build on the motherboard box. It's a little bit safer, static relief. We're working on a plastic table today, so that stuff shouldn't be that big of an issue. Got some SATA cables in the box, which is huge. You've obviously got your motherboard, which we'll take out of the anti-static cover here in a second. It has a fucking disc for your drivers. They really should be shipping USB sticks, at the very least. USB-C if they're being nice to themselves. But that doesn't really matter. We have an MSI sticker if you want it. I'm assuming he won't. But we'll keep it in the box for him anyway. I believe these are my M.2 screws, so these are going to be super helpful when we put the SSD in. That is what that is, so we'll keep that over there. And then we'll put this back in the box, and we will build on the box. I'm going to set this down really quick. Again, working on a stable surface is something I always ask people do. Today, I'm not going to be able to, follow my own wishes a lot. This is a very flimsy, disposable table here. But, yeah, in general, always recommend that. I recommend taking out of the anti-static bag, trying not to, grip anything too difficult or ruin any of the PCB of any sort of kind. Let's poke through the bag a little bit. Nice sharp metal. Integrate it. One of the beautiful things about this board, I recommend putting everything on the anti-static bag. It's kind of the whole point of the anti-static bag. Integrated I/O shield, which is super neat, super clean. Going to be able to do a lot of stuff with it. What's with the title, bro? What do you mean with the title? I'm living vicariously through you. You have a $1,500 build that will blow my computer out of the water. Yes. It upsets me that you can have this and I can't. But I'm gonna build it for you, so it's fine. So let's go ahead and put the CPU in really quick. Just double check some pins. Yeah, the title could be about Kurt or I. It's not specific enough. Well, considering I parted out your build, and I am building Kurt's PC actively. Yeah, I say that I'm upset. I've waited years, so it's fair. No, I totally disagree that you deserve a computer right now. I'm just saying I'm a little butthurt that you can get a 3070 right now and I fucking can't, okay? Just let me be happy. To shit on you for like 2 seconds for YouTube content. Jesus! Okay, so this is a little bit of a sketchy box, so we're just going to go ahead and install RAM really quick. Always check your manual. Actually, I need to go find that manual. It's in the box. As long as you are putting your RAM in alternating slots for the RAM sticks, so that they're not like 1, 2, they're 1 and 3 or 2 and 4, you should be fine. Some won't activate if not all of them are populated though, so always check your manual to make sure that you are getting that as good as possible. I literally just skipped the page. I hate myself. Where are you? MSI Afterburner is going to come integrated already, like when we update the drivers, so that's going to be sick nasty. So it looks like if we're doing 2 DIMMs, it's going to be 2 and 4. So again, always check, because again, the motherboard might not automatically sense both sticks if you are going to only do 2 sticks. If you're running it in 1 and 3 instead of 4, I wouldn't. No. Just no. That's fair, I guess. So, 2 sticks of RAM. Everybody knows the rules. Yeah. Any questions from random chatters that aren't the 2 people who have gotten builds from me recently? I mean, technically, Isaiah didn't get a build from me. He got a build from NZXT build, but, you know, might as well have. He was guided. Wait, would I say 2 and 4? Come on, box. Work with me here. Oh, it's because the sticker came back. The one beauty of letting your nails grow out and getting over the anxiety of biting nails is decent. No. Just nose. All around, just nose. Alright, so very simple. Make sure you're, I'm going to get a little bit closer. So make sure you're aligning the notch with the notch in the motherboard. So make sure you're aligning those notches and you should be good to go. Make sure you're popping open those little brackets that come on the board. Pop, damn you. Are they doing it, or is it just the side brackets? It looks like it's just going to be the side brackets today. That's fine. And we'll seed and make sure everything is going according to plan. Give it a little bit of force, and it clicked in there nicely. And then we're going to do the same thing here. I love playing with computer parts, guys. I really do. Passion. Okay, nice clicks there. And then we're going to run... I need my screwdriver. I guess I should have gotten that before we started. Enjoy my fat stomach. Yes, I'm calling myself fat, chat. There's literally nothing you can do about it. Some people might even agree. I'm looking at you boys. My dogs are being such good dogs right now. So we're going to be running this in the primary slot here. And I will be testing the system off camera. I'm not gonna test the system, because if I need to do troubleshooting and stuff, that's probably going to take me a little bit longer than what I normally stream for. So we're not going to be doing that today. Just putting this... No, continue. No, continue what? How did I break that in half? I don't even know, chat. Chat's is going on today. We're alive today. Keep talking about the fat. Go on. No, I'm fat as fuck, bro. I don't know what to tell you. I have my fucking shirt tucked in because I look like shit without it tucked in right now. It's a fucking white t-shirt. I hate myself. It's fine. Everything's fine. Do I get a... I don't even get a screw in the box. That is one thing I will say. Yes, motherboards mostly come with them now. But not having one of those motherboard screws in the box for boards or for SSDs, kind of fucking annoying. Manufacturers, just so you know. Fucking put your cables or put your fucking anything you need to use your product. Put that shit in the box. Fuck's wrong with you? You know? Lucky I found that one. Get a bigger shirt? Yeah, well, I got this shirt a long time ago, okay? Fuck you. Stop fat shaming me while I build your PC. Some of these won't have pre-installed standoffs like this one does, so make sure if you don't have pre-installed standoffs, you look for them. that looks like this is going to go this way. And I'm putting the heat shield over. A lot of boards are now coming with heat shields for SSDs, because SSDs are going apeshit with how fast they can run. So yeah, keep that in mind. Nice and pressed down, got the thermal... Ooh, I need to double check if the thermal padding had a sticker on it or not, otherwise, you know, your OS might not boot. Those are all important things to check. I don't think that's a plastic film, I just think that's... No, it's a plastic film. See, it is a plastic film. Make sure when you check these heat sinks, to check for the plastic film that might be on them. They keep it on so that the adhesive to keep the thermal padding... Man titties. Hell yeah, I have man titties. That do be what white t-shirts do. I mean, yeah. To be fair, where the fuck is my mouse? I put it over here for convenience, and then I forgot it was over here. Yeah, I look like a really buff, not buff, fat person. It's fine. Are you gonna come off? Or are you part of the thermal padding? This is what my wife's chair is here for, so I can sit for moments like this, because, you know, fat people standing for too long, folks, let me tell you, it's a crime. We're also going to dump these. That screw is tangible. I just lost the other one though. That might be gone to the sales of time. If not, we'll just put it in the other slot. I don't know where it could have possibly gone. Could have literally gone anywhere. It's such a tiny ass screw. See, this is the one problem. I always have a fucking parts tray. Chat. That you can put screws into. I'm over here trying to fucking do shit for stream, so I'm not thinking about all the things I'll need. Fucking parts tray. God damn it. At least you guys can hear me clearly when I go to the bathroom and stuff. Don't you guys love that? Don't you guys want that? If you don't have a parts tray, just use like a fucking kitchen bowl. Oh, I just stepped on it. I felt it. No, I didn't. I thought I stepped on it. You know what's great is it's not going to go on your PC and my dogs are going to consume it. That's like the real L here. Because you have another slot, I can just put shit in. Motherfucking tiny ass screws. Why don't they just make everything a thumb screw? Just make life so much easier. Because it wouldn't fit, and they'd have to redesign how things just are. That's not what I'm looking for. Alright, flashlight time, here we go. There you are, motherfucker. I don't know that that's what I was looking for, but it has to be, right? Yep, it is. Okay. Okay, that's in. Good shit. We were worried about the adhesive, so let's let that screw fall. Alright. Not to mention you're gonna see sweat lines on my back once we get into the nitty-gritty of it. I'm about 90% sure that this adhesive has to come off, right? I'm not fucking nuts. This is thermal grade fucking adhesive. Like, this piece of plastic should not be on it. Alright, fuck it. We're putting it in a different slot. I'm not dealing with this. It doesn't really fucking matter anyway. I need a magnetic tip screwdriver. Okay, SSD. New slot. In. That way you don't have to thermal throttle, and everything will be fine. Okay. We're going to put this in the right spot first, so that when we put the other screw in, we don't have to worry about it falling out while I put this screw in. Jeebus Christie. There we go. Alright, there we go. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Isaiah, are you streaming today? I don't know if you even have my stream open anymore. But are you streaming today? If so, when? I can quit so I can be your, what you call it? Mod. Alright, we're going for CPU now, by the way, chat. For the record, this is in a plastic protective case, Kurt. I'm not breaking your shit. I'm just making it openable. Yeah, I'll be going live around 7 or 8 my time. Fair. Are you going to be doing it literally every day, or are you just going to be doing it every day but weekends, or what? Motherfucker. Never thought I'd have to use fucking zippers every day, so long as something doesn't come up. You said that before, I know. Just double checking. Go check out Zarbamba Jones on Twitch, and go subscribe to his YouTube channel. He should be in my recommended content creators on the channel, so just go check out channels tab on my channel. His stuff will be there. If it's not, bummer risky. Okay. They protected the fuck out of your pins. Good shit. Alright, so the big thing about AMD CPUs is you have to make sure you're lining up the triangle with the triangle on the board, and also that make sure none of your pins are bent. I'm just going to be 100% sure that none of these pins are bent before we put it in. Yeah, fuck off, Kurt. None of your pins are bent, so that's a good start. And then, is that the triangle? Match it up with the triangle on the board. Yep, that would be it. So, and you should just be able to drop it in. It'll fall in by itself. And then you just click the pin into place. That's the easy part. The other part that's going to be semi-difficult is taking off the brackets for a cooler. Let me double check and make sure that this cooler isn't a snap cooler, because if it's a snap cooler, it's really easy. If it's not a snap cooler, life is difficult. But this is the best cooler that AMD has to offer because it comes with all of its high-end chipsets, except for like the Ryzen 9 series, so up to the Ryzen 7 and only the Ryzen 7. Has RGB on it, if you guys actually give a fuck about that. Comes with thermal paste pre-applied. And it looks like it's going to be a bracket-based cooler, which is actually super fucking helpful, and I didn't know that, which is why I'm not buying a new cooler, come me needing to purchase a new cooler. So this is actually super simple. So I'm going to showcase this to you guys really quick before I get to work on this. So a lot of coolers will be screw-in. This one is not going to be. So this one is going to have these clips already applied to the board for base... yeah, you see it. So these clips that are already applied to the board, which are super nice, super helpful, so that all you have to do is click, and it'll be easy. I'm glad I remembered all this stuff, so that when I transfer boards, all I have to do is apply thermal paste, and we're just gonna slowly, lightly pull this off. The reason I put and was so particular about putting the RAM on first is because a lot of coolers might not have clearance for one that is already applied, so keep that in mind. I'm going to face this cooler so that the AMD is up when you're looking at it in your case, because I care about you, friend, and that's how life goes. The AMD logo itself that spins with the fan, and again, remember, it's spinning with the fan, won't be right there. Come on, Get in there. Snap. Thank you. And then we're going to let this one snap. And we're going to let that sit on there. Let that thermal grease get in there. I'm going to bring down this clip. All you have to do is make sure that the clips are overlapping. And then all you'll have to do is when the clips are in place over the board, you'll just pull this hammer down. And you should be good to go. And nice and secure to the board. And these clips aren't going fucking anywhere. Trying to remember if I need to flip this switch or if that is just to make sure that the board fits. I think that's just to make sure that the board fits. So we'll leave that. There should be a connector, a 4-pin connector, which is what this connector is here, that is off the fan, that comes right next to the CPU socket on your motherboard. It should have little text. A lot of board manufacturers at this point are making sure that their is built in and written on so that you can just find the CPU fan on your motherboard, plug that into the 4-pin connector, and you should be all good to go. I am tucking his cable right next to his RAM. I actually am going to tuck it under the heat fans of the cooler. Maybe not. Maybe I'll just tuck it right here. I will say that this heat spreader is going to be perfect for that. And I'll hold it in place and we're all good. So that is essentially how you install a CPU, RAM, all the other fun shit. SSD and cooler. That's really all it's held in by. I'm gonna double check on mine. Here, let this flip over. Huh. There. So you do have to flip this switch to get it fully secured to the board. I was correct. I was just terrified at how much it was pressing into the board, but you're good. So that's locked. Glad I didn't overlook that. Otherwise, I mean, it would be a loose cooler, but it's a secured cooler. It just wouldn't be as, cool as it could be. So we double checked that, made sure it was good, and that's in now. So that's no big deal. I'm going to be giving you all the boxes, by the way, Kurt, just so you have all the documentation and all those stuff in case you need warranty information. Most of this stuff comes with like a 1-year warranty. You shouldn't need it, but it's good to have. We're already like a good halfway through this build, so that's kind of nice. Gonna put all this stuff back together. Take your time. Don't like rush through a lot of this stuff. Make sure that you're keeping all of the parts that you use for all of the build itself together so that you're not going crazy. I'm putting the CPU packaging in with the CPU cooler box. Save a box. Save a cowboy. What is that going to? That is for RGB. This is a USB. And this is an RGB. So we'll put the RGB fan controller in so that if you want RGB, you can have it, Kurt. System fan. Where's your RGB header? It's a pump fan that is rainbow. I'm assuming that's what it wants. That's a click in. We don't want that. Where's your RGB fan header? Those are all system fans. We're going to need those for later. And then this should just be for RGB. And so we plug that in here. I'm going to wrap this around your cooler once. I can't. We'll go this way maybe. And then there was a zip tie for this guy, yeah? Or there was a rubber band. We'll take that. We'll rubber band this end. Make it nice and as clean as possible so it doesn't look like shit. And then there's a little flap on these CPU coolers, specifically from AMD. that allow you to make sure. Oh, also, by the way, in CPU coolers. Oh, hi, Nick. Why so dark? This isn't a DC movie. Shut your mouth. How about the blue instead of rainbow? You can change that when we get to like software installation when I come to your house. I'm not too worried about that right now. Is this the header or is this the other header? Let's see USB 1. This is the header I want. And that goes in there. I'll put this header in the box. And then we will wrap this around. How am I going to get this? Let's go ahead and just bunch up here, and we'll take it the short way. I know how to go the short way. I'm short. I have blue. Long story short, I have a way to set up the blue for this specific thing. You're only going to have blue on the CPU cooler, if that's cool. I don't know that you have any other RGB components in your rig. So it's just going to be that. That goes in here. This is going to go in this box. This is for the board for the hard drive, which we will need later. Again, just clean as you go. Have your parts tray. A lot of this stuff will is all about cleaning. It's all about making sure you're spick and span as you build. I had an extra pin in here, so we're going to put that back in the bag. We'll actually put that in the motherboard box. Is the audio sounding completely and utterly terrible? Never usable again? Making you dead on the inside, or is it doable? Baggy. Put that in the parts tray until I get a chance. Alright, so what I'm going to do now is I'm actually going to move this board off of the table, and we're going to start working on the case. It's fine. Sick. Just so I don't accidentally knock this down or anything else while we're working. GPU is going to come with me. Actually, it's going to stay right here. Is it really that dark? Should I tone up the exposure? Is it like... it's alright. Let's go ahead and turn... Let's go ahead and turn the dear old, the dear old light back up to 60, and that should fix us. It's good for what I need. Okay. Never mind then. Fuck it. I don't want to go through system settings and shit right now. Okay, so next we're going to focus on the case and RGB fans, or excuse me, the fan placement and placement, power supply placement, so that when we put the board in, it won't be that big of a deal. Kurt, are you going to build a computer now? This is Kurt's computer, Nick. I am building it for him. Now that he lives closer to me, I'm actually going to be able to take it to him, and he don't have to learn anything, and he can just do it through me. I am not shipping to where you live, one, because computer shipping is a horrible idea, unless you're getting it through a reputable brand that's going to like put it in a full-blown shipping crate like Isaiah had. Isaiah just upgraded his rig. He's very happy with his. Kurt wanted to get in on that action, and so I'm building him one now that I can actually take him one. I'm going to I'm going to put the computer in this case or in this box because it's perfect handling. I'm also not going to when I take it to you, I'm not going to install the GPU in it so that I can wrap the GPU and it's safer so it doesn't accidentally snap a PCIe slot in your board, which again, we could just use a different PCIe slot. But instead of doing that, why not just keep everything safe? That's how I also recommend. It's how I transported mine when I moved 300 miles away from where I was. I just kept my computer case box and all the foam and padding and stuff that came in it because it's built exactly for the computer that I had, the case that I had, and making sure that there's, you know, resistance for things like bumping and bouncing and stuff like that. You gotta be careful now though, because you have a tempered glass panel. You also have an air filter, which is super nice and nifty right on the top here, which will be super good for when we install all of your fans and stuff. USB Type-C on this case, as well as USB 3.0, super useful as well. In general, for just maintaining. This is what the front of your computer is going to look like, Kurt. I don't know if you can see it very well. Pretty simple, very nice and clean. I'm not going to take the peel off of the tempered glass, just because I'm going to want you to be able to do that yourself, have that nice peel action for yourself, as well as being able to... I'm losing words, boys. I'm trying my hardest not to lose words, but I'm losing them. They even have integration for a vertical mounted GPU here. I don't want that, but that is what it is. So since I've been doing... Since I have been doing bot a great job keeping up with people, not a great job keeping up with people, how are you guys? You guys can talk to him if you want. I gotta focus on the build so I don't break Kurt's computer. We're gonna start with the back of the computer, just so that I can go through all of the pieces and get the PSU installed, so that that big hunk of metal can finally come out of its box. They're just passive thumb screws, yeah? Okay, cool. And then I just... Do I pop forward or do I pull back? Pop forward. Pull back. No handle. Shit design. Just pop full. Okay. PC cases are a little bit finicky. So just... Sometimes you gotta give them a little bit of force and they'll go. Nothing broke, obviously. I would be much more pissed off with myself if something broke, because I can't afford to replace any of your parts, Kurt. Pina Colada, Rogue Energy. Just gonna throw that back in there. Alright. So again, 850 watt power supply, always, 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 no matter what. Bronze, you can get away with if it is a very cheap build, but I always recommend 80 plus gold. I recommend it from one of 3 manufacturers, whether it's Corsair, EVGA, or Seasonic. I went with Corsair today because I knew, since we were going with a Corsair case, that you were going to have better integration and better overall build thought and design thought for their power supplies. So if you're getting a Corsair case, it makes sense to get a Corsair power supply. I recommend the RMX series, just because they are the highest rated of most of their stuff, relatively affordable, and again, really reputable. Always come with 80 plus gold. Only an ATX size from what I understand, but that's not that big of a deal. My new job is good. We're going to go ahead and pull this off. These are zip ties, which we'll use later. The big thing we want to do here, always make sure that you've got all of the plastic off of your PSU covers and stuff like that. Just so you don't run the risk of overheating your power supply, because you do that and game over, you know? Bricks your whole system, so I'm going to make sure I take all this plastic off. Obviously there are some systems that might be able to survive stuff like that. Don't take the chance. Your power supply is something, unless you have like an exposed power supply, which most case manufacturers don't even do anymore. Most of them are just integrated and whatnot. But just make sure that when you're doing this, you take all of the plastic off so that they have no fucking reason to explode on you. Or just, you know, brick your whole system. Making sure that all the plastic is off. Alright, I'm running out of space over here, so what we're going to do is clean up a little bit. I'm going to put the power supply over here. Static electricity next to your power supply. Horrendous idea. I need to get this box off the table. These are all of our cables. We don't need those quite yet. We do need, however, the screws, which I will find somewhere, so that I can put them into the case and secure them. Are they already integrated into the... Are they bracketed already? No, they're not. Okay. So we're gonna have to open the cable box again, or bag again. Manage your cables as best you can. But again, keep track of all your stuff, and it'll keep track of you. Never, ever, ever, something I had to learn the hard way, is mix cables for something like a power supply with another power supply. Even if it's from the same company, you are asking to get shit on. Why do I not have screws for this? Is this the screws that I'll need? This is super cool. They have drawers for hard drives, which is another thing that I really enjoy about Corsair cases, is they have drawers for hard drives. This is where they kept all of their hardware. All it is 4 little standoffs that you just have to push into what would be screw slots on a hard drive, and it's easy said than done. More zip ties we'll keep up there. Yeah, this is all my screws. Okay. And so they come in a nice little bag. Obviously, keep the bag as long as you can. More zip ties. These are extra thumbs, which I don't think we'll need. There should be a bag with just 4 screws in it that is listed PSU screws. While other screws are usable for things like a power supply, it is highly recommended that you use the 4 screws necessary, marked as such, for it doesn't look like they have them. Looks like they just kind of standardized the screw, which is fine. Went to GeekedCon, thought it was super fun. Sick. Glad you enjoyed your time. These are thumbs. Okay, we're just going to take them out. Standoff screw bag. Regular screws for motherboard. Extra thumbs. These are micro screws. We don't need those. Washers we'll use. And then these look like they would be qualified for PSU performance. These are definitely fan screws. Most fan manufacturers give the screws in the box, but you never know, which is why they always give you a few extra. Looks like we're going to be screwing with these screws. Let me just double check that they'll fit. No, they won't, so it's probably the other bag. Long story short, most screws are made so that they'll be fine with whatever. I'm going to use this screw bag, actually. More cable ties, which I will try and use so that it looks way clean in your system, Kurt. We're going to put this drive cage back. There's a filthy amount of case cables right now, which we'll get to in a moment, but I need to focus on putting the PSU in, the PlayStation in. We're going to put this over here. It's just a lot of cable management. This is the part where it gets kind of wonky, just because you want to do cable management and stuff like that. I am sorry that you're not going to be able to see me do most of this. Again, I am doing this for a friend. I'm not necessarily doing this for stream. Hi, can you see me through the glass? No? Well, bummer. What they call a fucking bummer. Let's see if these screws are going to be the ones that I want. I think they are. Just double check your screws. Make sure they actually slide in without any force. See, these aren't the screws that I want. I wanted the other screws. Which is totally fine. We barely opened the bag. Again, parts tray. Always have a parts tray. It's just an inconvenience. Claire hasn't been working for a couple weeks, and I don't know why. They call it a blessing. Thank you guys for boosting the views of the stream. We love that. Alright, so I have 4 screws here. I'm going to keep them all flat side down so that I can keep them from moving as much on the table. I'm going to double check with this screw just to make sure that this will actually slot in with no force. Yep, so we'll be good. We are going to make it so that your fan is down on your PSU. A lot of times you'll want to have the wording up. The big thing is, especially if you have a slot that has like a filter on the bottom so that you can keep your PSU fan pulling in air or sending air out. It's always a good idea to have your fan near that hole, because if you don't, your power supply will not thank you. It'll be kind of upset at you, actually. It'll ask you why you hate it, and it wants to go live with its parent that is opposite you. But long story short, it allows you to be able to blow air from your PSU to keep it cool out of your case. So face the fan wherever you have an opening, whether it's the perforated top of the case going this way or blowing down and out through a filter in the bottom. This case has a filter, so I put the case fan down, just pushing a lot of this in. Does this not have a fourth screw? Oh, it does right there. Haha. Shit. See filter on the bottom. Always make sure if you have a filter on the bottom you're using it. It either slides in like this one does, or it is magnetic like the top one is for this case. Just make sure you're using it. Big dub, less air. I'm gonna click this so that I can get some extra torque. Can't wait for that Linus Tech Tip screwdriver to come out. This isn't going anywhere. Sick. Okay, I wish I had like multiple camera angles. I don't. I'll have to show you guys the awesome pic I bought from the con I got when I got home. You can put it in the Discord. Do you guys want to talk? Do you guys want to talk in the Discord? That might be kind of PogChamp. I'll go in there if you guys are in there. And then I'll make sure you guys are live on stream. Cool. Oh, you guys won't be able to hear me. I will adjust my OBS settings, or my Discord settings. Steel Series. Steel Series! Cool. Oh, it's a Kurt. Are you gonna talk or not? You're broken. You useless to me.
You gave me like 2 seconds.
Okay, hold on. I gotta turn up my headset. Continue.
What?
I'm saying hi.
Oh yeah, hi. Thanks for building my PC, man.
Yeah, bro, I got you. You scared watching me build it?
A little when you don't know where everything is.
Well, I just had to make sure. Sorry, you got auto-modded there, Nick. Join the chat so I can talk to you, bro. Been a while. No, the problem is my pudgy ass fingers weren't able to get, like, the only thing that like was a problem per se is my pudgy ass fingers weren't able to get that plastic off for like the SSD cover, so I just put it in a different slot and we're fine. Everything else has been relatively smooth. It's just me trying to talk and do it at the same time, making me forget where the fuck I was at. This drive tray is in like a not great position because all of these cables are gonna have to go up and out instead of like just kind of rest, which is kind of the whole point of a fully modular power supply, so that you don't have to worry about that. Oh, shut your mouth. Do they have standoffs so that I can fucking move it? Hell yeah. We love that.
Standoffs are.
Huh?
What are standoffs?
So standoffs are mainly something like in the, you can't see the front of the case, but there are holes in your motherboard so that I can screw it into the board. Most of the time they're used for that, but sometimes case manufacturers like Corsair, in my case and yours, will have standoffs for things like drive trays, where your hard drive goes, so that I can move it so that it's not in the way of everything else. So like this one has standoffs here, so that I can unscrew the, or where would the standoffs be? Do they? Or was I just lied to? I think I was just lied to. I was just fucking professionally lied to. huh? Because
No standoff.
it has screw mounts right here. Oh, the thumb screws are right there. Ha 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 ha. They weren't standoffs, they're thumb screws. But they're super easy to move, so that I can
Better,
pull.
or-
Thumb screws are great because then I can just twist my thumb and instead of like having to get a screwdriver in there when it's super tight. Oh, and they're passive too. Oh, we love passive thumb screws because that means they can't be like taken out and lost somewhere in the case. They have to. They're literally just like magnetically connected in there. Oh, there's a fucking piece of cardboard or foam that goes in there, and then that way I can pull. This up. And then
Wanna play
move.
Fall Guys later?
Do I want to play Fall Guys later?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm down. I'm diggity diggity down.
Diggity diggity down.
Diggity wiggity diggity down. I told you when I'm coming, right, to deliver this?
Yeah.
Yeah, so
You
I
said
officially got
16.
17th, 18th, 19th. If I'm deciding to stay for 3 days, I'll stay for the 19th. If I'm not deciding to stay for 3 days, then just leaving the 18th. Because you work on Monday, so there's really no reason for me to just be fucking stuck in Utah for an extra day. Unless you want to hang out.
Much to do in this town.
Well, yeah, I mean, if you don't have anything that you specifically want to do, I'll probably just leave so that I can have Monday to myself.
We can go to a bar. That's about it. Or we could go hiking.
You don't do that shit anymore. You say that
No,
like
I
you do
don't.
that shit.
I haven't done that since we went to Philmont.
Oh, dude. I love your fucking case. Can I say that? Oh, wait, no, hold on. I hate it. Never mind. A lot of case make up my mind. A lot of, well, they do something better than a lot of manufacturers do, which is like they essentially have all these tiny itty bitty cables that you can't really see them. I'll turn the case. It's really hard not being able to like grab both sides of the case because I'm leaving the whatchamacallit on for as long as possible. But they have these tiny itty bitty ass cables that like you have to plug into the motherboard, but typically they're like 1x1s. Instead now they're like 2x2s. So like that's semi easier, but a lot of case manufacturers just make them the whole 8x8. Nice.
Yeah.
But you know, I've done it before, I'll do it again. Alright, so we have the PSU in there at the bottom. Big thing we want to do now is get started with the case fans so that we can just immediately kind of plug everything in. I'm going to fold this back up. We might as well put the hard drive in now, too. Comes with a nice little hard drive tray. Don't have to really work that hard for it. Obviously, keep your hard drive. Well, actually, you know, we'll do your hard drive later because I'm going to be like fixing this case like up and down and throwing it around a little bit. So we're going to leave that in there for now and not worry about it so that we don't have to worry about jiggling a hard drive with a mechanical disk for too long. I am back from helping change diapers. Isn't that beautiful? Nick, do you not have Discord? The fuck's wrong with you? Come hang out in the chat, bro. I'm gonna slot this back in nice and gentle. Are you excited that you're gonna have access to this thing in 3 weeks?
Hell yeah.
Do you have monitors and keyboards and everything?
I already got it here.
Okay, I was gonna say, because you didn't ship them to my house.
Get to stare at it every day.
Oh, you're fine. What monitor did you end up getting? Did you end up getting the one I recommended to you?
Yes.
Excellent. Good choice. Alright. We are going to take off the tempered glass and put it somewhere extremely safe because it is tempered glass and it is glass. I won't be taking off the sleeve for you because that'll preserve the tempered glass for as long as possible. And also so I don't get my greasy ass thumbs all over it.
Nice.
Just going to put that right in the box with the case so that it's surrounded by a shit ton of styrofoam and cardboard.
Ah, Marvel.
Hello.
Hello, Marvel.
Hello.
How
I
do
can't.
sound?
stream and talk on the Discord at the same time.
Why would you stream?
Or not watch your stream.
You should be able to. Is that your Wi-Fi just sucking ass? That front panel just comes off? Oh, how sexy is that?
Wait, hold on. Okay. Is that a new thing in the iPhone, in the new iOS update?
What?
Being able to close YouTube and still watch it? Like
I don't think it's iOS specific. I think it might be YouTube app just updating, which is bullshit because it's one of the features that I pay for on YouTube Premium. So it'd be really shit if you get it and I pay for it. I mean, I still get an ad-free experience, and that's 100% worth for $10. I'm taking out the current case fans, Kurt. Do you want me to keep them, or can I sell them?
Am I going to use them?
No, because I'm putting in brand new fans that are better.
Then I don't think I'll care what you do with them.
Okay, then I will keep them and attach them to the case that I'm selling. And keep them out of here.
You're selling computers?
I'm not selling computers. I am. I have a bunch of parts that I was trying to put together for Jackson, and that's just not gonna fucking happen. I had to spend $2,000 on car repair, and not gonna happen. So might as well sell the parts and make a little bit of money. Yeah, thank you, by the way, Nick, since I can actually physically talk to you now.
No problem. Yeah, our car's troubles aren't quite that bad.
Well, the problem is I was watching one specific part on my car that the mechanic told me to keep an eye on, and it was just time for that one. So that would have only been $800, but my mother, after my wedding, drove us home, right? And she drove over a fucking parking curb, which, unbeknownst to me, this is April, so a while back, unbeknownst to me, busted my struts and busted my suspension, and so that was rough as fuck, and I hated that, but I didn't realize my suspension got busted. In the process of that, I went the opposite direction I wanted to go. So,
ours isn't that bad.
Well, yeah, but anything helps. I mean, you're on a teacher's salary, so I appreciate you.
Oh, bro, I'm not even a teacher yet.
So what are you considered? You're still working at a preschool, right?
No, I quit that job.
Oh, okay. What are you doing now?
I work at a daycare.
Don't dox yourself.
They have a preschool option, but I didn't do that. I was just I was burnt out on preschool, and so I just am doing aftercare thing right now.
Got you.
And trying to do some school, so that way then I can work up to actually being a teacher.
Are you trying to hit something that's not that young, or are you trying to get in a better situation than that specific preschool? Because I remember you saying you wanted to be semi-young, yeah?
Yeah, I want to do elementary school age. However, if that preschool I was at, if it was a better work environment, then I probably would have stayed until I got my schooling done.
Yeah.
But
are you making about the same amount of money or less?
Same.
That's not bad then. I mean, as long as you're making around the same amount of money, it's not really that terrible.
Yeah.
Hey, if you're happy you're doing it, it's better than ever.
Yeah, that's true.
Alright, I'm putting this part of your case back on, just so that while I'm working on the other part, I'm not fidgeting with these other parts or accidentally knock shit off. God, this is such a nice case.
You picked it.
Yeah, I know. It was one that I wanted to upgrade to myself, but, I mean, honestly, it's just not fucking worth, frankly. Because I have a really nice case, and I paid $180 for it, and it gets the job done. I just wanted a prettier case, and something that doesn't take as much desk real estate, and that's not enough of a reason to get a new case, so. Desk real estate is not something you should get a new case for.
But, yeah, Clara's car started a month ago. The metal stuff for her tire that helps keep it shape, it frayed out.
Bushing.
Which is weird because her tread wasn't low enough for it to do that. And so we're like, okay, cool. We replaced we were gonna replace the one tire, but they're like, well, if you replace one, you should do two
All four.
tires. That way they wear down evenly. And then one of them, another one was pretty low.
So you just got all
then we're
four.
like, okay, just go do all four.
That's a cool
And that's what we
$1,000.
did. And then
Hold that thought. I'm going to explain something to chat. Hold that thought. I'm going to explain something to chat. So on fans, you're going to have these little arrows that'll show you the direction. You can't really see it due to the... Oh, there you go. So they have little arrows to show you where you want to blow. The configuration that I'm going to use for Kurt's specific case here is blowing out up the top and blowing out on the back and then pulling in air through the front so that we can cool everything and then blow it out the top and the back. So we're going to be going with 2 140s in the top, 1 140 in the back, and 3 120s pulling air in. Continue, Nick. Sorry.
So we're gonna, and then she came home, and she was talking about, and that day, and her little trunk latch wasn't
Latching.
self to latch.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, okay, cool, whatever. We'll take a look at that. Well, then
Yeah, that's not going to be a cheap
I went
either.
out to her car to try something because I was talking to John about it,
Mhm.
and her car wouldn't start. I'm like, what? Okay.
Did her starter
whatever.
go too?
Apparently. So then we had it towed to Firestone, got all that taken care of, and then we went to pick it up, and her trunk still wasn't locked. I'm like, okay, cool, whatever. Let's get it home, and I can try to take a look at it.
Mm-hmm.
So drove it home that day. A couple days later, I was talking to John, and her car wouldn't start. I'm like, and I went to make sure, like, okay, they actually did redo the battery. They put a new one in.
Mm-hmm.
And so we tried looking to see if there's a bulb or something that, because her trunk didn't close all the way, maybe it stayed on.
Yeah.
But I can't find a bulb or anything that a light would have stayed on and drained her battery.
A lot of those are built into the actual trunk themselves. Did you just look there? Not to like, you know.
Yeah. Looked in the trunk, and there's a little thing that looks like if there's a small enough bulb, it could house a little bulb, but it's not clear enough to where I can see, and there wasn't screws or anything that I could just unscrew it real quick and look. So got that to deal with.
So my big question is, why the fuck did you give me money then if you've got all these car troubles?
Because I did that before we had these car troubles. Which,
Well, do you want your $200 back? It's not like I spent it.
No, I don't want it back. We're fine now. We're gonna figure it out.
Well, dog, I'm in a decent spot. It's not like I'm fucked.
Neither are we.
All right. How much you make in a year? Don't mind me asking.
I haven't actually done the math on that.
What do you make an hourly? I'm assuming it's an hourly job, not salary.
Yeah, about $11 an hour.
Oh Christ, brother. I mean, how much is your rent?
About 900.
That's not terrible, I guess. She's still employed, yeah?
Yeah, she makes more money than I do.
Well, I'm sure she does, but I'm also sure that her work isn't, you know, known for paying engineering and accounting salaries like our other friends.
Yeah, that's true.
You're not
over here.
working. You said Clara hasn't worked in weeks.
Clara's car hasn't.
Oh, okay. I was like, why is
That's
she
what I
not
was trying to-
working?
Yes, Isaiah, I'm trying to tell people to blow their backs out. Jesus Christ. Sorry, I just saw that now. That was 3:01. What time is it? Oh, I'm 3 minutes late to that message. Bad streamer. Bad streamer.
Who cares? It's Isaiah.
But and then I had to get my car battery replaced today.
Very good.
Well, and the worst part was, I wish I had known my battery was low before, like, a few days ago.
Mm-hmm.
I would have gone and gotten it replaced real quick, but
Yeah.
a few days ago, I went to go to work and got in my car, and it didn't start right away, and was like, oh boy.
Yay! Here we go!
Like, it started, but I'm just like, great, another thing I have to worry about.
Fair. Isaiah, is that you?
Yeah,
Yo.
I am here.
Yeah, I still have about $800 worth of repairs to do on my car. I have a skid plate I have to replace. I have a leaking battery, so I have to eventually get that done. He said I can get that done on my next oil change, so that's, by December this year. So I'm not too worried about that right now. And then I've got, there's another thing. Battery, skid plate, and there was one more thing. I don't know, I have somewhere else, but there's something else I need to get replaced too. Oh, the engine mount. I have to get done.
Clara's, they said hers was off, but not by enough. And John said, "Don't worry about that." Like,
yeah, if it's not like cracked or anything, you don't have to worry about it. If it's slightly off, it's still doing its job.
Yeah, he said I've driven cars where the car mount is so off that it sounds like an airplane. But he goes, as long as it isn't that, you're perfectly fine. I go,
well,
okay,
I mean,
cool.
yeah.
I'd rather have to worry about stuff that you don't have to worry about yet.
Yeah, my mechanic was telling me like even if all of my engine mount shattered tomorrow, like my car's still drivable. It's just like you're putting unnecessary wear on certain parts surrounding the engine because like the engine will just start bouncing around. It won't cause engine damage itself. Like obviously in worst case scenarios it will, but it won't cause engine damage itself. It'll cause I love how we're building a PC and talking about car repair. This is just a repair stream, guys. This isn't. I need a new bit.
That's fun.
But yeah, so it doesn't cause like severe engine damage. It's just causing damage to like belts and stuff like that around the engine because it's the way he explained it to me is like when you accelerate, your engine pushes one way, and when you reverse, your engine pushes another. And so like when I speed up on the highway and try and pass a bitch because I have the same anger management issues my father does on the road, it'll like lurch one direction and then like bump a couple belts and then lurch another direction and bump a couple belts. But mine isn't fully cracked yet, so he's like, next oil change we'll get that paired. So yeah. I get to have an $800 oil change again. He better comp my oil change like he did this time. Because I went in for my oil change and spent $2,000. You're welcome. I just funded somebody's salary for the month.
Yeah, I got to get my oil changed probably this week because next Friday, Claire and I are driving down to St. Louis.
You mean
or I
up?
guess up to St. Louis.
Yeah, that'll be fun. My mother's going to be in St. Louis for her birthday.
Oh, nice. When's her birthday again?
The 10th of November.
I was like, I didn't think it was in September, but I could be wrong.
No, it's not. But I guess I shouldn't be giving away things that could be security results for, my bank accounts and things like that. It's not, but,
So give me your mother's maiden name and, like,
You guys could find that if you look on Facebook.
I mean, I already know what it is. It's chicken.
This is gonna be amazing for you, Kurt, by the way. This case is perfectly designed to fit as many fans as possible. Oh, this fucking third 120 is gonna be a bitch and a half to put in, actually. I lied. No. I hate your case now.
There.
You said that how many times?
At least twice.
Hey, if I don't say it at least 4 times, is it even fucking worth my time?
Damn it, whore.
It's like anybody working on anything. If I can't bitch at it and yell at it and not mean it actually, am I ever doing a real fucking job?
Maybe.
Killer philosophy.
Yeah, oh. Shut up.
You break it?
No, I didn't break it. It just didn't give me a compatibility warning for this fan.
Miles, come here. You got stuff on your tail, and I don't.
The fans I bought don't fit.
Got a fuzzy on your tail, weirdo.
They will. No, it's not gonna fit. Actually, it's supposed to be a 120, and they didn't tell me that. I might be able to put it in the front though, so I'm not too worried about it, and still fit the other two 120s. So we'll just do a 120 fan in the back, and look for. Let's put this front one in first, then, and let's see. What?
Alex.
Yeah.
Ammo or meds?
Ammo or meds?
Yeah.
Ammo.
Okay.
If you kill it, you don't have to worry about healing yourself.
Isaiah, random question.
Go on.
Are you still into anime and everything?
I mean, I will watch it. I wouldn't say I'm like I don't watch it all the time.
This motherfucker's a weeb. Don't let him lie to you.
I would
Okay.
say the place, the picture I was talking about that once it's hung up, I'll show you guys.
Let's go.
The place it's from, it's called Gallery Panda, and really cool anime art too.
Mm.
It's acrylic on plexiglass.
Oh, that's pretty good.
It looks really cool.
Nice.
I didn't really look at art because I look at the superhero ones.
Well, yeah.
But I know one of my buddies, him and his fiance, they bought like six paintings, and I know some of them were anime ones because they're huge anime fans too.
Let's go.
And so, and they look cool if you put lighting behind the pictures. When you hang it up, it looks cool with the glow behind it too.
I do have some of those LED strips somebody got me that I have not put up, so who knows?
I mean, granted, they are a bit kind of pricey, but
They always will be. Like, it's anime shit. It's gonna be pricey.
but they look really cool. If you go to Gallery Panda, if you go to their website, you can look at them.
Old
Panda.
What a
Gallery Panda.
GalleryPanda.com. Nice. The Darth Lord. Which one?
Are you
Samurai
playing Lego Star
Spider-Man?
Wars?
No.
I
I'm
did not
looking at
get
Gallery Panda.
I almost got Samurai. I almost got the Spider-Man one.
There's Samurai Iron Man.
Who is your favorite Marvel character, Nick?
Definitely
Spider-Man.
cool.
Deadpool.
But I did not get the Deadpool one because I have another favorite Marvel character that like is second place, like right under Deadpool. It's not like a distant second. So this person will Deadpool. This person.
Interesting.
Right.
That's
If
cool.
you're into superheroes, the all the samurai ones, they look really neat too.
They are very good.
What do you think about obviously
Yeah.
there's Marvel v Capcom, right? But
Yeah.
there's a new game called Multiverse. Have you played it yet?
Multiverses.
Multiverses, excuse me.
I have not. I'll have to look it up.
It's
like
free
a-
on Epic Games. It's a fighting game kind of similar to Marvel vs. Capcom. I don't think it has any Marvel characters in it.
No, it's like all Cartoon Network and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Oh, I did hear about that.
And it has LeBron James, apparently, which is a thing.
Yes, that's a choice they made, I guess.
And apparently he's busted.
About that.
Yeah, he's busted. He's a fucking free character. DLC character, I mean.
True. Looking at the hour gallery things for Gallery Panda, it's like
Say it louder.
it's like
Clara says hi.
Hello,
Hi,
Clara.
Hey, Claire.
How goes chimpanzees?
Orangutans. Oh, are they chimpanzees?
Yeah, they're supposed to be. Yeah, that's
Oh, I thought they were
I'm
orangutan.
gonna call them monkeys.
I'm gonna call them monkeys. Is that what you said, Kurt? Is that racist?
Yeah. I mean, I
No.
don't think so.
Monkist?
It's
Monkist?
animal.
Monka S?
Is it-
What?
Got shut hypers. There you go. Yeah, these all look pretty good.
Monka S is in the chat, please.
No.
Hold. We find it.
Isaiah, you're the only one. It should be in my recommendeds for the channel.
That's
if you-
sad. That's Booba. That is in fact not.
Where in the fuck
yes.
is Monka S is in the chat? For those of you who
Uba.
have BTV emotes.
I don't have any emotes.
That's Field Weird. That's BTT. Wait, is this?
You can
I
have
got
them
Monka-
in if
Monka
you just install them
W.
on your Chrome.
Monka
Just go to
Christ.
BTTV.
I'm
better
watching
TT.
your stream on my phone while I play a game.
That's fair. You're not gonna
Nah.
get it on your phone.
Madge.
That's right. This is why we're building you a PC because you can't
There
do
it is.
both.
Monka Ace.
You have Monka Ace. We love it. There's a good old Monka in the chat.
Let's see. See, Alex, you didn't give me an option for what my budget is for my PC, so I just had to go for the one with the most.
I didn't give you an option for your PC. Well, yeah, yours is like what, 3 grand or 2,500?
20. It was 28 with tax.
Yeah.
It was 26 something before. So
Yes,
it was in fact under budget.
'twas. Oh, and the standoffs are already pre-installed for your fucking motherboard. I am so good. So good. Okay.
Nice.
So,
I'll be right back. I gotta move my laundry.
yeah, no worries. Is my laundry ready yet? No, it's still circling. Circling the drain!
Oh, Clara. Did I tell you I was not impressed by the comics I got from Hey, Kitten's out there. Do you want to repeat it?
Alright, folks. Now we are working on pulling Case Air into his PC with some triple 120 action in the front of the case. I am shaking a little bit because all I've had to drink today and eat today is caffeine. That is a meal, yes?
No. As
No,
a
I
fat
do not.
man, that is not a meal.
That's a what?
As the registered fat man, no.
That is not a meal. I'm probably gonna go get McDonald's after stream, not gonna lie. There's a
I already-
McDonald's across the street from my house.
I've already had McDonald's today.
Love that for
Claire
you.
and I get sushi.
Sushi is delightful. What kind of sushi though? Are you a nigiri head
Oh.
or are you like just hand rolls?
I do hand rolls just because nigiri is a little bit more expensive.
Typically it's cheaper if you're going to the right sushi place. Well, I mean, you're not getting as much for about similar money, but in my opinion, it's better.
Eh.
All my wife buys is nigiri, so I guess maybe I'm just
Oh, yeah.
poor because she gets nigiri.
Oh, today is Clara's birthday.
Happy birthday,
Guys.
Clara!
Birthday.
Thank you guys.
Of course. How come I didn't get my fucking Facebook notification? The fuck's going on, Facebook? Did you
I
guys
didn't.
see that I pissed off, Kurt, you're not going to understand this one, sorry in advance. I pissed off Thea Temple so hard on Facebook with my socialism quote.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she
Thea
is
Temple?
Thea Temple. That is
I don't-
her, that was one of our business teachers at Lutheran South. She's got an interesting name. Name of the goddess of knowledge in Greek mythology. Or excuse me, not Greek mythology. Norse.
So how did you piss her off with your socialism quote?
Or it wasn't a socialist quote. It was actually a quote about if you're pissed off about student loan debt forgiveness,
Oh, yeah.
you liked that or shared it, I believe.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, if you're pissed off about the student loan debt forgiveness and you're Christian, remember that you are literally, your entire basis for your religion is about a debt you couldn't pay to God and somebody else had to do it for you. So,
Yeah.
there's, thoughts about that.
Huh. She was mad about that.
Yeah, no, and I think Luke Rodden was too. I can't really decipher his comment on my post. Something about do good for your neighbor or something like that.
Yeah.
I think is along the lines of what he said, and I can't interpret if he's trying to shit on me or not. So,
I can't either, because he said something about love your neighbor, which
uh-huh.
does like he's
Which-
trying to crap on it.
Yeah. So it's the thing is it's the something along the lines of or something like that that's just throwing me off because like all the things
Yeah.
that he brought up only incentivize my point rather than like take away from it or whatever. But whatever, it doesn't fucking matter. My dad
Yeah.
is pissed because I posted something about socialism or posted about how shitty capitalism is, and
Oh.
because it's like you go into work and you worry about either doing what your boss says or starving. And my dad's like, you're not this dumb. And I was like, well, the capitalist system is dumb, though. I'm going through my socialist arc. If none of you have caught on yet, and frankly,
I
I'll
mean,
probably stay on it. But
is that's literally what happens.
literally, what
Because
happens? What?
you either listen to them or you get fired, and if you're fired, you don't have money to eat. That's
Correct. And then you have to go through an endless job search where you're gonna have to do the same thing for another employer later.
yeah, exactly. Like, does he not understand that's literally what happens?
He'll be like, "Work harder, fam," and I'll be like, "You think I'm not working hard? You filed for bankruptcy, motherfucker. You should be in the same spot I am." I can't have those conversations with my father because, he's my father and he'll be him, and we all know how that typically goes.
Yeah,
He will argue with you.
Yell and
Ar-
scream and only
argue is a um
he will argue until he gets his way. And that's not the type of conversation I want to have about it. And that's fine.
argue is a way to put it.
Is a generous way to put it? Is that what he said?
Gentle.
Yeah. Is what it is.
Time to run.
He's an angry boy. It is what it is, though. I mean, there are instances where it's like, yeah, obviously you should work for better pay at your job, right? If you enjoy
Yeah.
your job and your boss isn't an asshole. But as a capitalist society, they have, especially in a right-to-work state like Arizona, God, we are capturing so many bad topics today, guys. Building a PC, fucking car repair, no politics. I'm banned. It's already happened. I'm banned. It's fucked. But yeah, I mean, in general, you are subservient to your employer, especially in a right-to-work state like I live in Arizona, where at any feeling of a whim, they can just unemploy me for no reason, completely disregarding right-to-work law, or workers' right law, which is super awesome, and we love it. But it's neither here nor there. That's just the reality I live in. Hopefully I'll be in Minnesota in a year or two.
Nice.
We'll see what happens. Okay, so these fans are almost in. What are we going to do after is the question, right, chat? So the next thing that I'm probably going to want to do is put the motherboard in. That way I can get that secured and ready to go so we can put things like the hard drive and stuff in and start plugging some stuff in. And then at that point, we're just kind of plugging stuff in until it all is plugged in, and we'll... I'm debating whether I want to plug in your graphics card just to show how to plug in a graphics card, or because I'm gonna take the graphics card out for delivery, just because it'll bounce around.
Fuck out of here.
What did you say?
I'm playing a game right now. Hold on. I'm freaking out.
This man's
Fair enough,
freaking.
but they heard me yell. That is bull.
Not important.
Okay. Let's make sure they're not touching. As long as they're not touching, you won't have any vibration issues, which means your PC will be pretty quiet.
I got her ass.
This is going to be such a good case, or such a good build. You're not going to need to upgrade for like 5 years. You heard me say that at the beginning of the stream, yeah or no?
I wasn't here at the beginning.
Yeah.
I
you're not
wasn't
gonna
even
need to.
expecting you to do it today.
Well, I was. I want to get it done. I told you I was going to get it done like a week ago.
Yeah.
And then I forgot I was out of town and not near the computer parts. So that was, not accomplishable. I was just walking into a venue for the play we were going to see, and I was like, yeah, totally, get it done tomorrow.
A play.
Huh?
You went to a play?
Yeah, I gave Danny tickets to a play that she's wanted, or a musical she's wanted to see for her wedding gift, so we went to California to go see it. It's called Hades Town. It's about how Hades, like the Greek god, essentially makes a railroad a town right off of a railroad track, as like the intermediary between Hades and the human world, and it's a love story, tragedy. It's mushy gushy gushy. A lot of good soundtrack music though. Highly recommend going and listen to it. But they're not
Yeah.
sponsoring the stream, so that's all I'm going to say about it.
I don't go to plays.
I understand that, Kurt. I wasn't necessarily talking to you. Okay.
Yeah, it's about you.
This stream is
That's
technically
the other
literally
two
all
are-
about him.
Plays either.
This stream is technically all about him, to be completely fair. Alright, so all these case fans can go here. All these boxes are things we've already done. This
Holy
can stay over here. Assuming that this all works, we can just literally put this in here. No. Uh-oh. There we go. Perfect. And then this
No,
should pop right
hard.
back on. You're playing League?
Yeah, I'm playing League.
You say that like you're not always playing League. I just had to clarify. Because you wanted to play whatchamacallit later.
Yeah,
days.
later.
When
You're
when
playing
does
right now.
that mean League of Legends?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I was just curious.
I'm
Yep.
sure Kurt would love to play League with you.
I
Unless
don't
you're
have to-
trash. It's a really
I
easy
play-
game to run on any PC. So if you have a PC or a
I-
laptop,
I play Magic the Gathering.
Yeah, I don't.
so
you're nerdy
Yeah.
enough.
I can only have one thing that all my money goes to.
Fair. Alright. So we're going to turn this over and we're going to put the fucking actual hardware in there. Are we excited, chat?
No.
And-
Oh god, I'm about to
Sure.
die.
Alright, so this box is done as well. Put that over here. I just need stuff that I'm gonna need.
Have you guys started? Have you guys started watching Sandman on Netflix?
I don't even know
Nope.
what that is. I'm gonna go pee, chat. I'll be right back.
It's pretty neat. I've seen an episode and a half. But
What is it about?
What?
Sandman. It's based on the comics of the same name. It's pretty cool. It's a
Yeah.
little.
Interesting.
I like it. It's not just action in your face 100% of the time. It's cool.
That's good.
You
Um,
watched She-Hulk?
Or- I've
Not yet.
not. I've heard it is not that great, but I would like to judge myself.
Yeah, I've heard it's not good either.
Yeah, we'll see. I still have to finish up Miss Marvel.
See, I watched like 3 episodes of that and could not get into it, but I heard that it gets better. So maybe I'll have to try to finish watching that.
Yeah, I'd say it gets a bit more interesting after that. Because I think I'm on episode 5, I think. I think 5.
Yeah.
It's been a while since I...
And we won.
Nice.
Nice.
How the fuck
Back
do I
to
get
the
out of here?
screen. Oh, he's not even here anymore.
He's not. He's going pee.
Well, he can hear us.
That is true. He can hear us talking. He is wearing those headphones.
True. So what should we talk about to really annoy him?
I can just
those
get
little
in-
fucks? What?
What?
Those
What?
college kids should pay their debt back.
Yeah.
Fuck giving to the needy.
Lol.
What else?
Let's see.
It can't just be me.
All right, we're back. What happened?
Okay, so it
Nothing.
was just me.
What happened?
Thanks, guys.
Yeah.
Nothing. You just have to watch the live stream back.
Yeah, it's fine.
I'm not gonna do that.
Alright.
Then you'll never know what we said.
Suffer.
Suffer and die I will.
Or ignorance.
Alright, let's put this shit in.
Oh boy.
Be
You're gonna put it
gentle,
in?
obviously. Your motherboard is the most important part of your computer. It houses literally everything. I'm going to have to snap this hard drive, or this, Oh, why are you being a bitch? Thank you.
Be very
Wait,
gentle with
hey.
it.
Alex, how far do you live from Kurt now?
8 hours now.
Oh, so
Yeah, I have an
Wow.
8-hour drive ahead of me. It's gonna be awesome. Stoked about it.
He's stoked.
It'll be
It
nice
sounds-
to see you in person since my wedding.
Yeah.
But,
Be
yeah,
the
no,
fastest
8-hour
way to-
drives are not awesome. I'm not gonna, sugarcoat it. Make sure that your, whatchamacallits are always installed properly so that all of your, I.O. is there and ready to go. Most cases now have, like, physical standoffs that will allow you to put your motherboard up and click into place so that it doesn't fall even if you don't have any screws in it. Obviously, don't fucking do that. Always trust your screws over the standoffs that a manufacturer puts in, because
Fuck them.
that'd be fucking stupid if you dropped your motherboard for that reason. The rounded screws are the ones you're going to want to use for your motherboard. They are static resistant, and in some cases are the reason and way that certain connectors connect with each other in the case. Always keep that in mind. So the rounded screws that you get in your motherboard box are the ones that you want to use because they are the least conductive until they are connecting pieces of your motherboard together via
Yes.
connecting circuits. Can I get a hypers in the chat? We're almost done with this fucking build.
Hyper.
Hypers.
Hyper should be one of the first ones I say.
Hypers.
Hog.
PogChamp. I love a good
Hold on.
PogChamp.
I thought he was racist at some point.
The
well-
actual face, not the Pepe.
Oh, okay.
Hypers.
Not
Not the frog, but the actual Pogger's face. Like
But
the
the guy.
Asian guy. He's
Yeah.
Asian, yeah. I'm not racist.
Baby?
Hyper's in the chat, we love it.
Pepe's in the chat.
Pepe's, baby.
Just every single one. Doesn't
Pepe
matter
said.
which.
Pepe Sag.
Sedge.
So that is plenty. Another tip for motherboards is don't screw them in super tight. If you bust any of those connectors or you scratch the PCB, you have a chance of, a connection not being great. So don't do that.
I'm 2 years old, so everything I heard sounded inappropriate.
Yeah,
What did I
it was
say?
great. Don't do it
That's
too tight, because if you bust...
I mean, fair. If it accurate, it accurate.
It do be.
Man, this build goes so much easier than any of the other builds I've ever fucking done. Why?
It
That'd be
sounds
hope.
like you struggled at points, and it's now the easiest.
Well, this is one of the easiest builds I've ever put together. I don't know if it's because it's like the 80,000th build that I've ever done, or if it's just a relatively easy shot. I'm putting in every screw for you, by the way, so that you never have to worry about your fucking motherboard falling out. Because I'm a god.
Thick.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Obviously, like the four corners and like ones that are near supporting your GPU. So like there's 6 on the outside that a lot of people are just like, you just need these 6. It's like, yeah, nice, but I do the ones next to your graphics card as well because that'll stop the board from flexing, which is a problem that a lot of people encounter. Board flex is never a good thing. It's a fucking piece of computer technology. You want as little flex, as little bend, as little hot, as little cold as possible. You want it to be as happy as can be.
Man,
No,
it
it's fine.
sounds
Just
like
run your
what I want
computer
my
at,
life
like...
to be like.
True.
Except my computer is getting it before me.
What is?
True.
I want it to be as happy, as non-flexible as possible.
I want to just veg.
Hard
Be easy
veg.
that way. Hard veg.
Hard veg.
Okay. I think we're fucking ready, boys. Now the question is... Alright, let's plug some fan headers in.
So no head?
All
No,
head.
there's headers.
Oh, we love
all
head.
head.
All head.
All-
All head all the time.
I can pull the whole cow? Alright.
Hell yeah, bro.
It's already dead. Gonna move it down.
Okay. We are going to use... Is there another case fan? There's a system fan 4 and a system fan 5 on the bottom. We both hate and love that.
Nice.
Do we want to go... Okay, now here's the better question. Do we want to go fan... We want to go fan cable this one. So that's 2 and that's 1. So I can actually lead both of these over here. So let's do that. Huh.
Shut down.
Okay, so we're going to turn this up so that I can actually kind of reach around the back and stuff. This is the moment of truth, folks.
Huh?
If I sip... Yeah, I'm always giving it a reach around.
You gotta try your best.
Motherboard secured, bitches!
Nice.
Nothing's broke. Give it a little shaky
Not
shake.
yet.
We're good.
Goodbye,
Alright.
cow.
So, I'm going to move the table
Alright.
so that I can scoot around and showcase what I'm going to be doing. Gonna release these captive screws. We love good captive screws because they don't actually fully fall out of the case.
Fall out?
Yeah, so they won't, they're just kind of stuck there, even when they're unscrewed, so that they don't fall out. Your NZXT case has the same thing.
Fall
Right. What case?
The
My-
case for his build.
His case. Okay.
Alright, so we
Yes.
want to bring these 2 fans headers. I don't know if I can fit them through here and they can fall.
No, the biscuits are very good.
They could. I don't want to drag them this way. Huh.
Or do you?
I mean, I could. Let's do this. Let's get rid of this so that I can feed them better.
You always want to feed.
Oh.
God, this case is just so modular. We love that.
Modded good.
Don't forget, I want you to install Pokemon emulators.
You mean perfectly legal copies of Pokemon
Yes,
games that
perfect
exist
legal copies that won't get Alex in trouble.
that will not be legally binding in any way from the glorious lover that is Nintendo.
Could
they're
be,
not
could
gonna
be.
watch those, who cares?
Okay, we're gonna.
They don't need to
this-
watch it. They just have bots.
But yeah, no. I will bring them with me, or actually, no. I'll just share the drive that I shared with Isaiah. This is not distribution of illegal copies of games ever. Who would do that? Sinners.
Literally, who would do it?
Who dare? Oh, fuck me. Okay, here we go. This is the real question here, folks.
Alright,
1, 2. We have a
buckle
third.
my shoe.
3, 4.
In at my door.
Eat my ass out the door.
No.
What? Is that not how you guys wanted to do it?
Convince me.
Convinced me.
It has convinced me.
It's convinced me.
All you had to say was eat ass.
Yum yum, bitches.
Mm. What am I gonna eat tonight?
It's a good question.
Pizza.
Also a
I
good
thought I
option.
could.
Option.
I think we have leftover roast beef and
Did you just suggest
Taters.
leftovers in place of pizza?
Yeah.
Unless it is leftover pizza. You're just
But I
wrong.
haven't eaten these leftovers, and we've already paid for them. I have not yet paid for pizza.
This man
Yeah.
wants to do what they call saving money. What is that like?
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
That was
And
fun.
And there he goes. to
Off into the
do
sunset.
Whatever he does.
It was good to talk to him again.
Yeah.
Yep.
Alright. Can I just push and go? I pushed and go and it went. We love it. Okay. 2 fans installed. 3rd fan. Going for it.
Didn't I buy like 5 fans?
You bought 6. And I put all 6 in. We were able to get all 6 in. So you have
Heavy
3
metal.
that are three that are taking in air and 3 that are pushing air out. So you have a balanced airflow throughout your case, and it will keep it cool as fuck. Cool,
Yes,
as the kids
balanced
say, as a
flow.
cucumber. You know what they say about heavy flows.
Stop eating fiber.
That was not a shit joke.
But it is now.
Was nah.
Alright. I might have to just go down.
What do you want, Alex? Huh? What do you want? Oh, you know this thing about heavy flows? Coming!
All right.
Yeah.
Alright, shit.
That's what I thought.
Alright, fuck!
Shade.
Yeah. All right.
It
this
said
is pretty shit.
come. He said the C word.
Cracker?
Are we allowed to say that? I
Here
feel like
we
Twitch
are.
has banned people for that.
Twitch has. We're not on Twitch.
That's true. But I feel like Google would be even dumber about it.
You realize that they have plenty of Nazis on here, right? If they took me down for cracker, and they have literal
that just be
Nazis
the
on this
injustice?
platform,
Wouldn't that just be the injustice of the century?
yeah. Oh. Careful, shield skills. Don't break anything.
Break everything.
I think one person in this call would have a problem with that.
I mean,
I think it's fun.
I know where
There's-
you live, so
Yeah, but are you gonna come drive to me?
If
yeah.
you break his computer, he probably would.
I have days off I can use,
And there
This
it
man's
is.
got, I got PTO. I'll use
and
it
you
to
got
come
knees
kick your
that aren't
ass.
broken.
And I got what that aren't broken?
Knees.
True.
Nothing says like horrendous treatment of employee like broken knee.
True.
Fucking shit. That's not what I wanted to do.
I mean, if that's what you're into.
That would be a very weird kink to have.
Oh, it is, but people have it.
No, they eat shit.
They do both.
I mean, that is a good point. They push it back in. The world is a fucking weird place, folks. If there are children watching this stream, 1, you shouldn't be.
there
It
are.
is definitely an 18+ stream. 2, where the fuck are your parents?
True.
Why aren't you on the kid-friendly YouTube app?
Yeah, where's the YouTube Kids
Yeah,
app?
the
Let
thing
me
that they
tell you,
made
the YouTube Kids app
sucks.
sucks ass. My wife's little brother uses the YouTube Kids app.
Uh-huh.
1, you can find my videos on it, which that's
They
a
are
problem.
not flagged for that.
I literally flag them for not for kids. And they're like, what if I served them to children and took the ad revenue anyway?
Anyway,
Damn it!
what about that?
Some
What if
really
we just-
angry white mom is going to tell me to take my content off the internet and not YouTube, and it's going to be hysterical. It's going to be great. I'm
True.
going to love every second of it. I'm going to
It'd
be like,
be
ma'am,
fantastic.
maybe not suck at your parenting gig.
That's true.
They won't appreciate that comment.
Yeah, and that... Yeah, because people don't like the truth, I've been told.
Whoever told you that was right. Did you hear I pissed off Thea Hempel?
Why?
I posted on Facebook a picture of a saying that said, Jesus, oh, if you're a Christian and you are hating on this new debt relief plan, realize that your entire faith is based on you not being able to pay a debt to somebody and somebody having to pay it for you. She was not excited that I posted that.
I mean, well, yeah, that doesn't surprise me. It's like,
She's extremely conservative.
well, yeah, no shit. Most Christians are, if not all of them. It's like there's parts of the Bible that are like forgiving debts. Like that's a thing. So
Yeah. Look at the prodigal son. Look at literally Jesus.
literally Jesus.
Yes, literally.
The human Christ.
The human Christ? What is Jesus, a dog now? Human Christ.
Human Christ. Human Christy. Huh. How do I want to do this? I was going to show chat this, but I realize I've done 4 fans now and not showed any of them.
Suck a dick, Victor, bitch.
Because I need to get to these 2 headers and I have these 2 strings. Because I've posted all the other ones, so these should all turn on just fine.
I already am.
You're turned on? Excellent.
Every day.
My computer's about to be turned on.
Nice.
I will probably turn it on, but I won't upload it. Well, I could upload an operating system on it today. That would probably be beneficial.
You got like 3 weeks to do it.
Well,
But
one,
he
I
could
shouldn't
do it
wait that long.
today.
I just don't have a monitor.
Just unplug one of the ones in your computer for
Do
him.
you know how hardwired my setup is?
Do you know how fucked that is?
How fucked that is? How is that fucked?
Yeah. Because if I didn't have the capacity to just unplug my monitor very easily, I would.
I could,
never
it'd just be
do it.
fucking annoying. And I probably have a long enough HDMI cable to do it. Can't do
then
it on
do it.
stream, though.
Shh.
Shit. Okay, there we
That's
go.
what I thought.
Alright. This is gonna go this way. So are your parents doing the shitty thing that all parents do when your kids move away and call you all the time, Kurt?
They call me like once a week.
Well, that's not bad.
Or twice.
My mother
Yeah.
calls me at least twice a week. And I've lived
mean-
away from home for 6 years now.
Well,
Nice.
Think about it this way, guys. This is just another we're old moment. I have lived in Arizona for almost a decade now.
Yeah. It has been since senior year, so yes. These are facts.
They are. Whether we enjoy them or not.
Couldn't
Alright, I'm gonna
stay
pull
one
this
more
one out.
year to graduate. No.
Dude, if I didn't stay one more year to graduate, or if I did stay one more year to graduate, I don't know that I'd be who I am today. I would definitely have almost failed, if not guaranteed failed, out of high school.
I
failed
really
out of high
doubt it.
school.
I
Yep.
really
That
doubt
might
it.
be a little stretch, but
No, I don't think. I was literally almost failed out junior year.
Fucking how?
did you just
Civil
not
War.
do anything?
And 2 AP classes I wasn't prepared for.
Fair. This is
You
why.
can fail out of high school. It's a shit. It's a thing that happens. And frankly, I would have been fine. I would have just worked at Ted Drew's and make more money than I'm making now. I was making $16 a fucking hour when I left. I'm making $15.25 now. I literally would be making more money.
Nice.
Everybody in the game died except me.
Yeah.
So, who are you punishing?
So what I'm hearing is you and Lou are just gonna rock it out at fucking.
Is he
Ted
still
Drew's
working there?
forever. No, I don't think so.
I heard Mapes quit.
I believe it. Because he went to college. I would hope he did.
Well, Lou did too, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. That's why I'm assuming he's quit. Oh, those are explosive.
And I'm gone.
I mean, to be fair, and obviously if it's not what you want to do, don't do it, but like Ted's pays fucking well and they have a sick retirement plan. Like, I mean, my mom was literally working at Ted Drew's until we left for Arizona. She worked there for 25 years because it paid more than her fucking
Retirement
private school
plan?
teacher salary. Huh?
Yeah.
Ted Drews has a retirement plan.
Yeah, there's a
Yep.
401k option.
Awesome.
Yeah, I didn't pay into it because I was too dumb, but
I'm
No, I
about
have
to
a-
get my 401k.
it's a very good thing to have.
Yep. It matches up to 4%.
There you go.
That's a good match. I think mine matches a full 5, which is nice. My friend just got a job that matches their 401k to literally 25%,
What?
which is like, yeah, it's a financial institution. So
Which is 25?
25%, yeah.
What the fuck?
That's what they call fucking aggressive, folks.
Well, my question is, how much money do they make?
They're making like 60.
That's fine
That's not terrible. Could be worse.
for
Okay.
after, and I mean you're just shoving
If
it
you're
all
shoving
into-
like 10 in there, like if you don't have that, like I don't know, their expenses are pretty high here because it's Phoenix, but I mean if their expenses aren't crazy high,
then you'll be fine.
yeah, 10%, and you'd be in a pretty solid spot in a couple of years. I'm gonna just circle this. It's gonna look kind of trashy, but you're not gonna look into your case.
Looks in case every day.
No, my computer. It's trashy.
It's not trashy. It just looks a little
No.
tangly. You don't even have any RGB in here, so it's really not that big of a deal.
think I
So
could-
connector here, 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 and here, and
I
they're
have
all
to look and see
relatively
if I can
cable
change
managed.
my colors of my fans from white. I don't know if I can.
It should be in your NZXT app. You should be able to change that.
Lighting?
Yeah, that would pretty much be it. Guaranteed.
How? Does that just turn it off? It does. That's amazing.
Time for the hard drive, chat. Everybody get a fucking hard on in chat for the hard drive installation. Into that
Now, what
ass.
is this?
No. Oh
I
god,
see.
I just screwed myself.
Where did you screw
Nah.
yourself? I mean,
You
that
know,
is what I
late
told you to do.
game. It's
It
just
is what-
back and forth pushing,
We
and
love
I
that for
lost
you.
all my health.
That's what they call fucking unfortunate.
I know, right?
Also, get owned, noob.
Shut up, bitch. I don't
Fair.
think you've played League of Legends once.
I played it once, hated it, and moved on.
Good call.
I believe so. Alright,
Man, I
hard
died.
drive. The beautiful thing about these hard drive enclosures is the fact that they have the snap-ons. So instead of tightening 4 screws in, you're literally just put, and put the 4 little standoffs in, and bam, you're easy done. How long have we been streaming? 2 hours. Honestly, not bad for a fucking PC put together. PC build. Alright. So we move the drive cage so we have a little bit more room here. We're going to have to move our... Oh, this is a fan cable, so we'll just run that underneath.
I do like the fact that we were halfway into the build, like a half hour in.
Well, I
Fuck
mean,
the-
this is all just like cable management stuff. I'm doing this so this looks decent for him. This is like...
Nah.
This is all artsy-fartsy bullshit. Alright, that's going to snap
Yes,
in.
the other half of your degree.
And there you go, right there. Nice and installed away so it's not shown. Because hard drives are not pretty to look at. They're giant silver pieces of bleb. But it'll be nice and plugged in. That's all that fucking matters. Put the other cage rail in there. These are all going to have to be fed, so we might as well feed them now.
Son of a bitch, we lose.
Okay, I have a Gen 3 header somewhere. It's underneath. Why would you build it like this? Ugh.
Still the
You
best case
know
ever.
this. No, it's the fucking cable. They should always be right angle cables, and they're not right angle cables. And they're just gonna put unnecessary flex on a cable that, one, doesn't really matter, because who uses I mean, I do, but who uses the fucking, fuck, I guess we're gonna have to go this way. Hold on, sorry. It's just fucking annoying, because this doesn't have to look as ugly as it will. And it's actually not gonna look that bad, but, long story short, this is so that your USBs on your actual case, not the motherboard USBs, will work. And so, it's kind of useless unless you're like plugging in a thumb drive and you need it like right now. But it's just kind of an ugly cable with no right angle. And that's every manufacturer, it's not just fucking Corsair.
Nah, it's just them.
Well, you never fucking know. Is that gonna go in that port? Yes.
I've asked myself that question before.
Are you making a dick joke right now?
Maybe.
Motherfucker, not in my channel. Children
Says
watch
man.
this shit.
Says the man who was
No, they
making a
don't.
cum joke.
Fair.
What children watch this?
I
Us.
don't know. Apparently
Jackson.
it's recommended on YouTube Kids. Oh, Jackson does, yes.
Rip. Soiled it.
Yep, Rip
Soiled it.
Jackson.
Soiled it.
He's done for. He's
It's
gonna drop
over.
out of high school.
He'll never be able to adjust ever again.
Be a Twitch streamer.
You know? Not a bad life. He'll make
If you
more
can
money
do
than
it.
all of us combined if he does it right.
If
Yeah.
he gets lucky as fuck.
But
Oh.
will he be lucky as hell?
Probably
That
not.
is the question. Gonna have to network with big Twitch streamers to piggyback off of them.
Nah, just do it. Pull himself up by his bootstraps and
Oh,
be a
fuck.
homegrown.
And
Fuck that saying.
Be just be a homegrown, natural, grass-fed
American.
Twitch streamer.
organically
Grass-fed.
grown Twitch streamer.
Yeah,
Don't you fucking forget it. Oh, it's just one notch missing.
just pull him up by his bootstraps.
Where's the notch that's missing? It's in the bottom corner.
And you're nuts.
Oh, it's all the way the fuck over there. Okay.
Pick, wash him
Mac Reedy.
Blue Lake River's toilet cake.
Fresh and
and
clean.
Gotcha.
Is that the Mighty Bee?
I don't know. I keep remembering Isaiah singing once in like grade school, and then
I think that was Mighty Bee. The show.
stuck-
Which song?
Blue Lake River Toilet Cake?
Oh, yeah.
What a show for
Yeah.
us to watch.
I remember that.
oh yeah. Some light on that PC, I can actually see it.
Can you
There
see
you go.
it?
No,
Is
not
there-
really. It looks like a black box.
Yeah, I mean,
Those are dangerous.
it was just me talking about PCs today. That was really the only point.
And car repairs.
And car repairs and politics, all things I should
Yeah.
really not do,
Keep off
probably.
the platform.
Yes.
Okay, time to switch into my costume for...
Alright, motherboard
This
box, where did you
quest.
go?
Don't kill me.
Oh, the box. Ooh,
I need to know where these connectors are at for the Mobo.
mofo.
Motherfucker, you're the one. Motherfucker, you're so much fun.
That felt good.
Front audio connector. Oh, we got the head or the HD audio already. Front panel connector. Speaker, buzzer, we don't need that, I don't think. That's a power switch, it's a power LED. We got power LEDs and a reset switch, so we don't need any of those. I think I missed one, because it should. Okay, it's not gonna, cool. It's a TPM module. Serial port, clear CMOS jumper, we don't want that. Addressable LG RGB. UEFI BIOS. These are none of the things that I want.
Damn it.
TPM module, fan module.
Yeah, load the
good,
quick
good.
save. God damn it, can't use this piece of shit.
Fair. Aha, there it is. Okay, so it is this one on the end. Okay, so power LED is going to be this one. Yeah, no, that's the power switch. These are the power LED. Plus is going to be on the right. Fresh and clean. Plus is going to be on the left. Negative is going to be on the right. Plus.
Negative.
We're going to do the hard drive LED first, actually.
Okay.
These are power and reset switches, so they're actually not going to matter because we don't have a hardware LED, so...
My phone died yet.
Boom.
Nope, 3% left.
Alright, reset switch is going to be on the bottom, middle. Power switch is going to be plus facing this side. Probably this way. And then, see, this is the hardest part. This is literally what I didn't want to do. Why don't you tell me which is positive and which is negative? Why wouldn't you tell me that? That just seems like something I should need to know. We're just gonna put it in normal.
No. Let me farm the minions, fools.
What is this, fucking Minions movie? Now let me
No.
tell you, YouTube Kids has a fuck ton of Minions shit on it.
Probably Minecraft, too.
Am I out of fucking music, or did I hit pause on the music? I'm out of fucking music. F in the chat for no music. Okay. All of those bullshit connectors are put together, which means we just got the hard drive connectors to do now. Or the power supply connectors. Where the fuck's this coming from?
Fuck.
Okay. I need a 24 pin and a 2 8 pin, I would imagine. We'll find out. Alright, 24 pin, there you are. This is a big old beefy connector, type 4, boom. It's only got one snap, right? Yep. So we'll only have the one snap. We're actually going to take the hard drive cage out while we run these cables. Because we need the space. And then we'll just kind of get that nice and tight later. Because, you know, we like things nice and tight around here.
Lefty loosey.
Righty the fuck tighty, baby. Alright. 24 pin, where the fuck are you at?
Missed me.
Oh, so this has to be on like a separate rail. Interesting. Interesting how they're splitting up power now. Fucking RTX GPUs fucked everything up.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of which, this should not be on the top of this.
But it is.
But
Oh,
it
yeah.
shall be.
Well, do you want it to fall over, break, and die?
No.
Alright then.
That's
This
a
is-
screaming baby.
You say that like I can hear it.
I know.
You should
but
trust Discord's sound suppression.
I'm not. I'm just saying that I can hear it.
You're like, it is bothering me.
Yes. These are my problems, not yours. Why's it always got to be about you, huh?
I'm the fucking streamer, bro. It's always about me.
Sure, whatever you say, bitch. Got 'em.
Sorry for ditching you yesterday, by the way.
You are okay. I assume you fell asleep. Or something.
Well, I was watching your stream the whole time. Just in case I needed to be there.
It is okay.
Did not, but... No offense to your streaming prowess, but...
It was boring.
Yes. Well, I'm not playing the most interesting game
I disagree. That game can be very interesting.
to play.
Play some Paper Mario. That's a pretty neat game.
Eh, depends on whether or not you...
Thousand
to
Year
commentate.
Doors slap.
It is a good game.
Thousand Year Door does slap. I firmly support that take.
But it's also kind of hard to, be entertaining when it's just me.
Don't disagree.
Don't worry. You and Alex can be the Game Grumps.
Oh god, why?
How dare you? I would be a phenomenal fucking Danny to your Aaron. Or am I Aaron?
Who do you think is better at games?
Aaron's better at games.
Okay.
Alex will rage more, so he's...
Yeah, see, that's the thing, though. Like,
Yeah.
you need me to suck at games, so I rage.
True, but...
multiplayer.
And in which
That
case,
is
I
true.
would be closer to Dan, or to Aaron.
But
Play
who
really
sings
old,
better?
shitty games without a guide.
True. The easy stuff.
How did they make that fucking niche work?
Because
Who?
they were entertaining.
I suppose.
That's really what it
What
comes down to.
word?
We talked about them for a while last night when I was playing with Josh and Sankpal.
Nice. How was that?
It was fun.
That's good.
I haven't talked to them in a while, so it was nice to be able to talk to them.
Yeah.
No, fuck.
Okay, 24 pin. Boom, in.
Yeah, I'll try and play a different time when I'm not in the middle of starting a stream
Yeah, no, that's fair.
and such and things and whatnot.
Okay, this is PCIe, so this is 100% a fucking...
Wait, he's not in Good Neighbor because I left him. Fuck. Damn it.
I need to figure out how many pins I need for this GPU. I also need a CPU power connector. Let's do
Like
a CPU
2.
4-pin. There we go. This is all going so kind of well. It's just all the boring shit of cable running.
Alex's favorite.
Yeah, about that.
Whoa. Me, 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 me.
Okay, so all of this has power. The GPU would need power. The hard drive is going to need power. The CPU is going to need power. Okay, so I think I only have like 3 cables to run left.
Why not Dream Pokemon Coliseum? That would be a fun game.
I don't own a
Yeah.
copy of that anymore.
What do you mean? You can't just play it on certain things. Not emulators.
I could get it in Dolphin, yeah.
See, the problem for me is, like, can Lego Star Wars be fun? Yes, of course it can, but I can't be talking during the cutscenes because they're already doing that. And I can't make it fun because I'm going to be trying to get all of the collectibles.
Yeah,
As much
no,
as I
you're a
can.
collectible fiend. That's your fucking problem.
Yeah. And I mean, if I wasn't, the game would take, like...
Seconds.
It would take no time at all. It's a Lego Star Wars game.
That's so fucking good, though.
Oh, it is.
Come on. See, this is the beauty of having tiny hands, and also the problem with having tiny hands.
That tiny.
They won't be able to reach in a corner, but they also fit in that corner. But they also suck at corners. But they're also not great at corners.
Just thinking about another game. Hero mode in Battlefront. That's a fun one.
I think you
Hello?
would make a good Twitch streamer.
Who?
Well, both of you. But I was talking to
Jeez.
Kurt.
I'm just telling you fun ideas that would be cool to play.
And I'm telling you, you'd be good at a certain career path.
True.
This makes running this fucking cable suck ass. Let me tell you. Why would you want it to face that way? When in any other fucking power manufacturer, when has any manufacturer, one, made this... Maybe this is supposed to go the other way. Because I don't think the other one had electrical on it. No, it does. So I'm
Hey,
fucked either. Well, this one is definitely late.
Isa, you're cunt.
Me?
Isa. The character in League of Legends.
Thought you were talking about Issa, the person who came to Isaiah's stream the other day. I was like, well, hello,
Fuck her
welcome.
too.
Would you?
Well,
Is it a he or a her? I don't know.
She is a she, yes.
Fuck her.
Would you?
he's like, please,
No.
thank you. The touch
Alright.
of a woman.
Oh, please. Like I need that.
The touch of a woman?
I'm still a virgin, bitch.
Power of you?
Alright.
Question mark?
25. You know, like almost, or actually the same age as you.
He's
Yeah,
he's
I
going
almost-
for 30. He wants to get wizard status.
Wizard.
I mean, that would be pretty cool.
You're like, look at me, I am wizard.
Why are you a wizard? Because I haven't had sex. That's why.
Because fucking virginity, man. Gives you
What else?
powers.
Does it? Is that like being a vegan?
Veganism does not give you powers. Firm
Gives you
believer.
arrogance.
Yes, gives you being a shitty person. Award.
Now,
Achievement.
vegetarians, on the other hand.
Full-blown bitches. Especially if you do the other side quest that is also doing yoga. That
True.
person can suck it. I don't care about that person.
I mean, they might be pretty limber, so maybe.
Nope, hate that person. Alright, we're
Nope,
taking this
fuck 'em.
fucking fan out. I can't be bothered.
Alright.
Great, now it will be less cool.
Yes.
Now my PC's gonna be less
Oh no,
cool.
the fan is going back in, eventually, but I need to take it out so that I can put this fucking connector in. I thought, ooh, run all the fans so that you can run all the connector, or like have no problem.
Great. My phone
Excellent.
died, so I can't watch your stream anymore.
That's okay. It's
Rib.
not like fucking anybody's here anyway.
I was there.
You were there for me.
I'm here.
You're here. Maybe Nick is still here.
He's
No,
gone.
I'm pretty sure he fucked off.
Fair. Why did you say that like Andrew Tate?
What?
Why did you say that like Andrew Tate?
I don't know what he sounds like.
Andrew Tate.
Yeah, that guy's a douchebag.
Who
I've
is
been
he?
told.
Some random internet personality that says beating
Guy I've
women
been
is
watching
okay.
YouTube shorts about recently.
Huh?
I remember there, those like shorts you do. It's like half the screen. It's like
Yeah.
10 seconds each. There's a guy called Tate something. Sounds like an asshole to women.
Yes,
Seems like
that guy.
an artist.
Yes.
Yeah, that's him. He's a person.
He's a person, and I wish he wasn't.
He's
Because he gives
person
men
enough.
a bad name.
Fuck you, Malzahar.
You really don't like people, do you? Oh, fuck, I finally got that cord in. Holy shit, that took me what was a metric century.
That's what
Metric
he said.
century.
Huh?
A metric century.
And don't you fucking forget it.
Oh boy.
uh,
Where's the imperial century, huh?
I don't have that here. Remember, I'm going on my communist arc.
I thought it was socialist.
Same fucking thing, really. Not
No,
really.
it's-
Not at all. Actually, it's not at all the same thing.
I'd rather be in socialist Sweden than communist Russia, okay?
Russia really isn't communist.
It was.
It was.
The USSR was communist, yes. Russia, as we know it today, is not very communist.
In Soviet Russia. Fuck.
Fuck you.
Soviet Russia. Government, fuck you.
In most countries.
Mostly Vladimir Putin.
We fuck you a lot more. We like
True.
it.
So
We
what I'm
take-
seeing of these gallery panda things,
Mm-hmm.
they are good, but
Expensive.
they're like $75.
That's not hard.
Like literally every single one of them.
We have some nice art up on the walls right here that we have like all of our wedding stuff displayed with. We
Like
found
the
it in-
mushrooms and stuff.
No. There's we bought some street art in Louisiana when we
Very
went
cool.
to what you call it, New Orleans, and it was like $60. They're really nice pieces. They've got like a king and a queen of hearts kind of like blended together, which is why we bought it, so that we could put like our like make a nice container for our invitation and put like frame our invitation, and then some other
Nice.
stuff that has to do with our wedding. Not
Let's
our marriage
go.
license though, because we can't fucking lose that.
Yeah. Good call.
The government fucking knows, you know?
They know you're married.
They know now. That makes it serious.
Little coward beer.
Alright. It fucking happened. Ugh.
Holy fuck, they won't die.
Alright. That's good to go. So we have CPU cable in there. We have the motherboard 24 pin.
Oh, that's bad.
SATA cable. I need a SATA cable so that I can run lay hard drive.
Lay hard drive.
This is going to be a GPU cable, I think. I need a SATA. This is SATA. This is what I wanted. Excellent. And this is a data cable I need. Oh, I really need to eat, guys. Holy shit. 'Tis die.
You too.
No,
Alright.
I'm just gonna run it this way.
That mean the stream is over?
No, not yet. I'm gonna put
Alright.
everything in.
Starving. I'm
Go
gonna
get
go
food.
for another hour.
Go for
New
food.
tails. Very good.
Get DoorDash.
Is that what you do typically?
Leftovers.
No, I don't. People. I don't do those kinds of apps. If it's like Pizza Hut delivers it itself, I'll do that. But I go
Yeah.
pick up my.
Fair. You can do like pickup too on DoorDash.
I'm not even sure we have a DoorDash in this town.
Well, DoorDash is like individual people.
Yeah, I know, but it's small town and
Fair.
not many places good to eat.
All fair points. Are these all SATA ports? That's a PCI. We want that one in the middle.
Nice. Yeah, I'll be right back. I go heat up food.
Fair. Alright, I need to run a... I need to determine what this fucking GPU cable is. Everybody's going to get food. I, the lonely man, am not going to get food. I am just here with GPU. Well, that didn't work how I wanted it to. I am only here with GPU. That is my only sustenance. Chat, what am I to do? How does one feast on a 3080 or 3070?
I don't know.
Oh, you weren't supposed to hear that. I'm not consuming your graphics card.
I heard a lot actually.
Oh no.
I just didn't say anything.
This man just hides in plain sight.
But I made hours away.
I mean, yeah, but you're not in plain sight.
I live in a valley. I'm not in anyone's sight.
Fair. One hides himself. Oh, it's a 2.8 pin. Fucking Christ, okay.
I don't know if that's good or not.
Oh, it's
Half
fine.
the
It's
things
just a
you
power
said this
connector.
stream, I didn't even understand.
I'm aware. Okay, those two need to come out. That's fine.
Could you clean those cords in the back a little bit? It looks a little off.
The cords in the back will be fixed when I'm actually fucking done. I just have to run one more 8-bit cable. Oh, two 8x cables.
Yes.
And then I have to plug in the data cable. Oh no, I have to plug in the SATA power, which I already did to the drive. I just need to do to the, or to the power supply, and I just need to put in on the drive. I take this out. Take this out. Feast
just
your eyes
thinking.
on a 3070.
Like, this is gonna be my PC, but technically it's not my dream one since I had a budget, right?
I
I'm
mean,
just like, it's a pretty good one, yes, but it's not the dream one. Like, go overboard on everything. I was like,
I mean, I don't
what
disagree
would
with that.
Alex's dream PC
Does your
be?
monitor have HDMI or DisplayPort?
It's the one you recommended.
It has both, so I'll just undo 2 of these, and then we'll call that a day.
But what was I thinking about? Oh yes, I was thinking, man, if Alex got his dream PC, it'd be like fucking Legend of Zelda themed.
No, it wouldn't.
Eh,
It wouldn't be
That's-
Legend of Zelda themed. Oh shit.
It'd be like you start it up and it'd be like da 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 da.
Okay, that would be kind of pog, I'm not gonna lie.
And every time it makes a noise, yeah,
Da 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 da! Like I'm getting an
yeah.
item. That'd be pog champ, actually. I would not
You
be
download
opposed.
something. No, you get your email notifications. Da, 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 da.
I don't get email on my computer.
Oh,
Not on the mail app anyway. I use Gmail.
Gmail.
Gmail. I'm a Google bitch.
Ah, yes.
If Google ever got hacked and all of their data stolen, and all of those people instantly died from having their data stolen, I would be dead about 8 times over.
I just use Outlook. I don't really like the Gmail. That's more of my junk email.
See, you
You
say
know what
that,
I mean?
but yeah, no, I get you. You say that, but my fucking junk email is my Hotmail account, which is the equivalent of Outlook today. Your GPU is officially in, sir.
Great. Now time to install all the Skyrim sex mods.
You say that like I haven't seen that before.
Not from me.
Not from you, correct? I forget who showed me the sex mods. Oh, it was my old roommate. He had gay butt sex directly in front of me on Skyrim.
Oh man, that's a funny guy.
That guy, he gets it, you know?
He does not get it.
Oh, look at that GPU sag.
Don't talk about my sag like that.
Don't you dare talk about my sag like that. Alright, your fucking PC is almost ready to go, bro.
Yay. Yay. Now I just have to wait.
Yeah, that might almost be worse.
1, 2.
3.5-ish weeks.
It's technically, if you're coming on the 17th, right?
17, 18, 19.
So 2 weeks and 6 days.
Fuck, I guess I gotta find money to come up there, huh?
And I'll just pay for your gas when you get
You don't
here.
have to do that, you already bought a PC.
Yeah, but I still make enough money to afford gas.
I'm not gonna say no.
Just keep your receipts.
This man's like, I don't trust the way that you look at money.
I'll just give you half of the gas.
That's
Since
fine.
you're
You don't
so
even have to give me. You don't even have to give me any of it. I mean, we can call it a build fee if you want, but. Oh, this needs to go in the motherboard box. Let's start putting stuff away. That goes in the motherboard box. We can put these in the motherboard box because they'll fit.
these things in the motherfucking box.
Okay, these bags we don't need. I ache. All 3 of these went in, all 2 of these went in. This didn't. Oh,
So
what is,
if
oh, this
that
is the extra.
wasn't gonna be your dream theme for your PC, what would it be?
Just a really expensive, really themed PC. Meaning,
Basic, like really expensive parts and everything's super high quality and nothing
yeah,
else.
I'd have a 1,500 watt power supply. I'd have probably a 3090.
Super cool case, no
Yeah.
paint
Not even a
job.
super cool case. I'd probably even get this case, the 4000D. It's not a bad case. I would probably get 128 gigs of RAM. I don't know. I would have to think about it. That's a CPU port. We don't need that.
What
We
else?
need a PCIe. Yes, this one.
Yeah. I was like watching a video for like Zelda, Breath of the Wild stream the other day.
Yeah.
Just, they were modding and it's like, can I finish this game while my friend hunts me down? Kind of thing.
Oh, is it Small Ant?
Maybe. I don't remember.
Okay.
But that'd be fun hunting you down.
It would definitely be content. I'm always down for content.
I haven't played it in a while though. So I'll be like,
Danny is playing through it right now. She just got a Switch OLED, so she's actually playing through Breath of the Wild right now.
Wait until she gets to the Master Sword challenges. Oh boy.
Yeah, no, that shit sucks.
I'm back.
She doesn't even have the DLC.
I still remember I beat the second challenge first try.
Nice.
I did not.
It was pretty lucky on my part.
I have not played it.
Do you even have a Switch?
Nope.
It's kind of an L for you, dog. I'm not gonna lie.
Sit here with my thousands of other games. I think I can live with that.
Super Smash, man. It's a pretty fun game.
Oh, Smash
It
Brothers
is.
is one for sure, but
Mario Kart.
Not
think I
gonna.
game.
Well, you got your name because I gave your name to. Well, I guess you developed it yourself, but
I developed it myself. You gave me the fucking icon in Discord.
do you still have that or no?
Of course, I still have it.
Well,
You think I
Right.
not like on. I'm just talking about like the actual file because I most certainly don't have it anymore.
It's still my Discord profile, so I guess it's on me.
That's fair.
Sure.
Okay, 24 pin except for the 4 pin is connected.
What other games do I got?
Got me some roast beef, potatoes, green beans, and jelly butter biscuits.
Jelly butter
Jelly
biscuit.
butter biscuit.
Hell yeah, brother. You went to Cracker Barrel, I can tell.
Is that what that was?
No, we made it. Kinda.
It'd be something Cracker Barrel would make.
Well, yeah, not wrong.
Not incorrect at all. Motherfucker.
I don't know if I've actually eaten at Cracker Barrel before.
I highly recommend.
I don't know. Buffets aren't usually my thing.
They're not a buffet. You're thinking Golden Corral.
Carosa.
Got it. Okay.
This man thought Cracker Barrel was Golden Corral.
It's like
That
the
hurts.
same thing.
It's not even close.
Hey, and one's a sit-down family
Like,
restaurant.
look, I'm all about you not having experienced the Cracker Barrel. I think you should, but you can't call it fucking Golden Corral. Okay, that's just
It's
wrong.
it's like
Corral's
basically.
disgusting.
No,
the same
you
thing.
don't even get to say that, friend. Sorry. You're just fucking flat out lying to yourself and the American people. And I will not stand.
No, it's like the same thing.
Could kill you
Controlling that.
and feel nothing.
I doubt it.
You're probably not wrong, but damn it, bitch, I'd try.
You're right. He would feel the still beating heart of your. He just pulled out of your chest.
Like
And
this
with
is
my
goddamn Mortal Kombat.
and with my dying breath, I would say it's basically the same.
No, you know you would say monk ass.
No,
Sag.
I'd say hypers.
Hypers. I could never use it again. The emote would never be usable.
Mm-hmm.
That's the sin right there. You take hypers from me?
Damn it in his chat every time.
Chat. Hypers.
This is supposed to
Can
be
I get a
emote?
hypers in the chat? What'd you say, Kurt?
What the fuck? Is Hypers an emote?
Hypers is
Yeah.
an emote on BTTV, yes.
You have to download the Chrome extension for it.
It's too much effort.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It also wouldn't work on your phone, so. And if that's how you watch live streams, fucking completely pointless. Ah, damn.
Phone's charging, remember?
Huh?
My phone's charging, remember? I'm watching on YouTube.
Oh,
Yeah,
this
that-
man's actually watching on his laptop now. I got upgraded.
Watching a man just play around with the computer.
Yeah,
Oh.
your computer, and it's almost fucking done.
Hold on. Hypers.
We 11 extra hypers.
There it is. Hypers.
Okay. Give me... Oh, come on, go fuck yourself. Get the
Nice.
fuck in there, please.
That's what she said.
Yes, it is. And she's upset that it's not in, you know? Because it's all ribbed for her pleasure, you know?
I mean, if she's playing Breath of the Wild, I'm sure she's not suffering at all from the loss.
No, it's not.
No, L.
No, L.
No, Monka L.
Oh, God, there we go.
I don't know that that's... Okay, we'll call it even, I guess.
Yeah. I gotta see if my laundry's done in the dryer. Perfect.
And then he's gonna take care of his niece and nephew for an hour.
Never know. Might be true.
God, he's acting like a parent before any of the two married men.
Well, I don't know. Those two could pop out a baby anytime. I am not in the midst of planning that. I can tell you that right the fook now.
Sure, they're using enough protection.
Huh?
I'm sure they would use enough protection.
Well, they might be going for kids. You never know.
Um,
I would hope for their financial sake that they weren't, but
I'm sure they have protection.
oh,
And now that
protection.
I've jinxed it, we shall hear news in about 9 months.
Well, I mean, I would hope we would find out sooner than that. We are his friends.
This is the conception video they show their kid, like, this is the
Look.
reason why you were bored. Our
Look,
friend jinxed us.
let me tell you, I shot my load into plenty of plastic, but you were conceived because of this asshole. Rubber, I guess, technically.
I'm surrounded by assholes.
Shit.
What else am I gonna download when I get the computer? Total War Rome 2. Mm-hmm.
Are you just planning your Steam library?
I mean, games I already have downloaded on my laptop, but with higher graphics.
They will most
Star
certainly have that.
Old Republic, that would be cool.
Poogers.
I don't know, maybe some other MMOs that wouldn't take my entire life away.
You really love and hate League, huh?
I mean, it's a pretty simple game. I don't have to spend hours, like exploring a new game, finding every nook and cranny, discovering every item. I can
All
just get
fair.
off in like 2 hours.
You know you're a fucking completionist, bitch.
Yeah, that's why I would play League, which has nothing to complete.
Fair. Aha.
Ha 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 ha.
Agreed. But also,
Ha ha
if
ha
I can
ha.
get this in, that's it. It's done.
The back still looks like shit.
Well, yeah, but the putting of the parts in.
The pudding in the parts.
That shit would be done.
My computer come with pudding? Can I have chocolate?
I could get you pudding.
I'm stupid.
I would not put it on your computer. That would not, indeed, download more RAM and or make it run faster. I can promise you both of those things.
Let's look at the store. Let's see what's on the store.
Okay.
Is Call of Duty good with mouse and keyboard?
It takes a while to get used to, but you can also play with a controller if you plug it in.
I know, but I'm just asking if it's even worth the time to learn.
I mean, why do you want to play Call of Duty?
I don't know.
That's the other question you have to ask yourself. What did you
Age
say?
of Empires 4. I didn't know there was a fourth one. I'd definitely download that, but the graphics look like 10 years ago, so...
I
What?
mean...
Balloon Tower Defense 6 is on Steam?
Yeah, bro. It actually, fun fact, started as a computer game.
Yeah, I know.
It wasn't a mobile game at first.
Inside the back rooms. Dude, we were playing fucking Balloon Tower Defense on addicting games in like grade school.
Oh shit, that brings back memories. Addicting games.
I think the website's still up.
Oh, it is. It's just shitty now because it's full of ads.
15 games. Let's go.
Also, Flash doesn't come default on anybody's computer anymore.
What's that fucking tank game? Is it just called Tanks?
Yeah, it's just called Tanks.
Okay, that's a fun one. Ah, Fancy Pants.
Fancy Pants Games. That was definitely a creator.
Adventures.
Alright.
All the stick figure games were fun.
I guess we should figure out if this thing posts or not. Alright, stream. That's it for you guys. So,
Alright.
I'm gonna go
Well-
double check and see if this thing posts, and I'll see you in the next one.
In the
Okay.
next
Okay, bye. Bye.